going on, Klein and Ellie?
Are you ready?
I love Klein and Ellie, you little bitch.
Klein and Ellie, it's just okay.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Whoa, Sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ellie show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous K-Rock.
Oh, yeah, welcome to your 6 de Mayo. Doesn't necessarily have the same ring to it as yesterday, Klein Alley Show.
Drunk?
Not still drunk. I did spend a lot of the day yesterday feeling like I was going in waves of like
You were buzzed all day.
Well, the listeners were
Good for you, by the way.
very
Cool.
generous. The listeners, every time I turned around at the Sconso, another person would hand me a shot, and then a nice listener bought me a spicy margarita, and I couldn't. I felt bad saying no, even though I got to a point where it just was, and the shots were They were like triple shots there, and I don't even know how many shots we took here yesterday during the show.
Well, some of them I saw were in just a regular-ass glass.
Yeah.
Not even a shot glass.
Right.
It was just like, here's a water cup full of
So,
A bunch of tequila.
Yeah.
I had a plan yesterday to be like, we'll drink a little bit, and then I'll be able to get on with my day. And then after the emotions of the show yesterday, I just decided I'm going to go down this path of drinking for most of the day.
Good for you, yeah, because you did get in trouble. You were having a tough time.
Oh, you only know half. You only know the beginning of it.
I can't wait to hear about it.
We'll get into the other part of it, Allie. And I don't want to spend the entire show talking about it because some people go, it's just a shaved head. It'll grow back. No big deal.
But that's what's interesting to me about it is that it is not a big deal in the scheme of things, but in your family unit, this is a huge deal.
Yeah, it's like the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It's like,
What
why
is happening?
it so
Just
important?
give it a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play you just a tease right now. This was me taking my hat off to my daughter, who desperately did not want me to shave my head. And this is just a 10-second tease. It'll give you an idea of what you can look forward to later this morning. What's the biggest problem, Olivia, with the way it looks?
Your appearance!
The biggest problem is me and my appearance. Ain't that the truth?
And you spent most of yesterday being told by people that it looked pretty good.
Well, except, you know what?
And there was people that shaved their heads in solidarity.
I don't know if they shaved their head in solidarity. I think
They didn't?
We just have a
Well,
lot.
that's just hair loss.
That's just hair loss. That's
okay.
That's alopecia.
Yeah, so many people wanted bald pictures with you.
I know. I tried a hat on. People said take it off, and I wore the chain today in honor of Vanessa because she thinks I look like a cool R&B producer. So
Trying to get laid with Vanessa.
today I'm wearing the chain for Vanessa. So here you go, Vanessa. I
The
hope
presents continue.
Hope you're all worked up. We got a decent show planned for you today. We promise you that. If you hear a block of No Doubt, which means 2 No Doubt songs at a minimum, back to back. Got a trip for you to Vegas to look forward to go see them at the Sphere. And we will get you into an event happening at the Hollywood Bowl, the Smartless Podcast Live, plus much more. Allie's money up for grabs in moments right here on K-Rock. Good morning.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock. K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley's show. If you'd like to take Allie's money, today is going to be... I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, Allie, but you get your news later today, or you get your news tomorrow on the show. When does it happen?
Today. It's going to be today before EOD.
Before EOD?
Yes.
Johnny, you
The
know
results-
what EOD is? We taught Johnny that. He had no idea. EOD, Johnny?
I'm here. EOD means end of day.
There we
There
go.
you go.
We didn't know that for a while.
No, they said I left the Viva Klein Alley show event, went straight to the place to get my blood drawn, and they said the results should be in around 3 or 4 p.m.
How you feeling? Are you feeling knocked up?
I don't know, man. I feel all over the place. I feel like one minute I'm like, I definitely feel like there's something different, and I feel like it's going to be positive. And then there's another moment where I'm like, I feel nothing. I feel it's going to be negative. That's so depressing. I feel like it's my fault. It's just a lot of emotional up. Thank you. A lot of emotional up and downs. Well, it's because, Omar, it's like, look at all the things.
As long as you remember those words from Father Omar Khan, it is your fault.
I'm glad I paid my therapist to tell me that's not my fault for 50 minutes yesterday. Only to have Omar tell me the opposite.
But as of yesterday, you believe that there's a 70% chance that you will find
that is
out
the
today
statistic.
that you are pregnant. 70% chance.
Right. But you know my luck.
Right.
It's not good.
You don't have good luck.
I really don't.
But some would argue that getting pregnant is the worst of the lucks.
So whatever is the worst outcome is what will happen today.
It's so funny if you think about the waiting to find out if you're pregnant or not, because for some people that really, really, truly want this, there is nothing that makes them more excited than finding out you're pregnant. And on the flip side, for people that are not trying to get pregnant, there is nothing worse than finding out.
The worst news ever.
There's so much hope on either side.
Right. It is so much hope. There's that, at least for the regular breeders like myself, the heteros, it's peeing on a stick and waiting around for 2 minutes and then having to figure out what 2 lines versus 3 lines versus 1 line versus frowny face means.
I could have done that, but I didn't want to find out via stick.
Why is that?
I want someone to tell me. I just don't want to look down at a stick and be sad that there's only 1 line instead of 2, or a plus sign or minus sign.
What if we get like a talking stick?
No, I want the doctor to just tell me. I want someone to verbally tell me.
Why is that? Because you have a hard time reading the line, the 2 line, 1 line?
Because I'm a dumb woman and I can't spell.
No, because
how'd you find out the first time?
The very first time when I did get pregnant, it was a pee stick. But then
so maybe that's your good luck.
No, because then I had 4 more times after that where I pee sticked and it was nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
And did you go high-end pee stick or did you go store brand?
Look at me.
Come on.
You went dollar store pee stick?
Cheapo,
yeah.
It was just a stick.
Just a stick.
It was clear blue, but it was spelled B-L-O-O.
I found the stick outside in my yard.
I just peed on a stick.
So maybe you were pregnant all those times. You didn't realize the system.
No, I think I just want it to be more... I would rather like yesterday I could have gone to a different place to get my blood drawn and actually gotten the results same day, but then you're just opening an email. I don't want to just read positive or negative. I want someone to just tell me, and I'm willing to wait for that because I feel like we've been moving the ball down the field this whole time, right? Now the ball was in the end zone. I was open. There was nobody covering me. All I have to do is catch the damn thing.
Right. As someone pointed on the text line, it's peanut butter baby day. According to the euphemism that you heard, that your vagina is like a giant peanut butter sandwich.
Right, exactly.
And all they had to do is get that piece of sand in there.
And if it's not positive, then what a loser am I?
Yeah,
that I missed that up, that I couldn't pull it in.
Loser.
Thanks.
Vanessa.
That wasn't me.
It sounded like you. She's in a moment of telling us.
It was you,
Allie,
Vanessa.
say what you're thinking again, and hopefully Vanessa can keep her thoughts to herself. Say it again.
I'm just saying, if it's negative, how can I not blame myself or tell myself that it's not my fault?
Loser.
Bill.
Okay.
No, it's not your fault. It's science.
Okay. I think it's going to be great.
Well.
And I think whatever is meant to happen will happen.
Yeah,
Which
and
I know
I think
sounds like a
yesterday I had
cliche.
to go through the reality. I had to basically go through it's negative. That's what happened. That sucks. I'm mad. I'm sad. I had to do this all over again. I have to put shots in my ass again. Okay. I had to basically process that just to protect myself, I think, from the results today.
And I do want to say, because we make a lot of jokes on the show in between Vanessa calling you a loser, but the fact that you are being so open about this is... I find it to be admirable, Allie.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I know that this is something that, all kidding aside, is a real deal situation that you have been thinking about for years.
Yeah, and I don't regret talking about it because I've heard from so many people who have gone through it or know people who have gone through it or just in general had trouble on their own or did it alone and did it through IVF. It's been really great to talk about that because I don't think a lot of people do talk about it. They just keep it to themselves because it is so hard and because a lot of people don't understand the process and can't really relate to it necessarily. So you just feel like, I got to keep it all in and I'll only share when there's something good to share.
Right.
And I might share tomorrow that it was not something good.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And that's part of that process.
Vanessa, stop it. Vanessa, stop.
You are just throwing me up against a wall like a puppy.
Stop calling Allie a loser. She's sharing so much right now. God, I'm so sorry. But thank you.
You're welcome.
And I speak on behalf of all of the people. And I see the comments.
Oh my
on the
gosh,
Instagram.
it was so nice hearing from people in person yesterday.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll take a quick break. Anything else, Vanessa, you want to add to this, or are you tapped out now? Because this has been Allie's sharing a lot, and you're really making her feel bad.
Unicorn, unicorn.
All right, we'll stop. Quick break. If you want to take Allie's money, I know you feel bad about it, but go ahead and do it now. 800-520-1067. We have a crying, emotional, potentially pregnant woman here who's got money, and it could be yours if you call us now. 800-520-1067. Allie Knows the News is next.
But K-Rock was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on K-Rock. Win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous, guys.
Every time you hear a block of No Doubt on K-Rock, caller 20 wins a 2-night hotel stay, a $100 gas card, and tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello? How crazy is that?
Keep it on K-Rock to win.
K-Rock is our home.
5 questions about the news, and now you should all be hyped up because of that Eminem song. And if you don't beat Allie today to take her money, in this particular case, I will give you my money so that Allie doesn't have to think about losing $100. Although, Allie, don't throw it. I mean, I know that you're thinking, oh, good, I'll throw it, and then Klein will have to pay the people. But I would like you to still try because your pride is on the line, if that still matters at all.
You know, you could, if you lose, I won't throw the game or do anything like that, but if you lose, instead of paying $100, you could just shave your head again when it grows out.
No,
but this time for reals.
It's for reals. It's as shaved as it could be. You could see all the. You could see all the skin.
Nah.
You see all skin.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
The picture we posted of you and me yesterday on Instagram is day and night.
That is true.
That is true.
Jake
You got to get the Jake, man.
Jake
you got to get the
looks
Jake.
so bad.
But Jake, you are a bald. I know you got hair plugs at some point in your life, but you were a bald man underneath.
Never got hair plugs, and I'm not bald man, but I have a no guard haircut in that photo by a real blind man, like a real blind haircut, not the crap you got yesterday.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up.
If I lived alone in a shack, I would have no problem making myself look
It
like
sounds
more.
like you didn't have a problem anyway. Your wife said you wanted to do this haircut anyway.
She did not know what she was talking about. I had to bring it up the first time I almost lost the bet to you, which was last season during the Rams.
And that was going to be a real head shaving, though. This time you're like, oh, give me a guard.
And to be fair,
it was at a 1. Look at this, dude. Look, you see my whole scalp. Everything.
You look fine.
Look fine.
It's a little patchy.
Thank you, Allie. It is patchy.
Anyway.
I haven't had it fixed yet. A blind man shaved my head yesterday. Is that not enough for you? Greg, good morning. You're on K-Rock right now. Chance to win some of Allie's money. 5 questions about the news. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Allie's going to leave the K-Rock studios. You get to go first. We will score it at the end after she gets a chance to answer as well. Please, no cheating. Answer these questions quickly, confidently, and accurately. Your round of Allie Knows the News starts right now.
Allie Knows the News.
Question number 1. Ted Turner has passed away at the age of 87. What TV network is Ted Turner known for creating?
TNT.
We go to question number 2. This iconic L.A. Mexican restaurant celebrating 70 years has been honored by having an intersection named after it. Which Mexican restaurant in Los Angeles has been honored with an intersection?
Casa Vega.
Question 3. This friend from the TV show Friends will have their personal items auctioned off to raise money for charity.
Oh, God.
Need an answer? Time is up. We go to question number 4. Spirit Airlines, as you know, is no longer a thing. They've officially shut down business, but a TikToker has raised now how much money to try to buy Spirit Airlines?
$500,000.
And we go to this final question number 5. A man pulled a car 131 feet to raise money for charity using what body part? What body part did the man use to pull this car 131 feet?
His teeth.
His teeth. All right, let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together. These are all technically news stories, and hopefully you do better than Allie, although in this particular case, I hope you don't, because I will be giving you $100. If you win, thousands of dollars have been paid out to people just like you every morning right around this time. And if you're not on the phone now for Allie Knows the News, hopefully you're listening to hear back-to-back No Doubt songs so you can win a trip to Vegas to see No Doubt at the Sphere later this morning and or later today on K-Rock. Question 1, Allie, back in the studio.
Yep.
Ted Turner passed away at the age of 87. He is known for creating what TV network?
I believe it was CNN.
All right, now I'm confused because he said TNT, and I also feel like
that's a great guess.
Probably him as well.
Yeah, that is
so
right.
So I'm going to give you guys both the point on that one. CNN, the big one, but TNT also.
Oh, so he really did?
I believe so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
I think that's what one of the T's is for. Maybe both T's. I'm not sure.
Both T's.
We go to question number 2, tied up 1-1. Iconic L.A. Mexican restaurant celebrating 70 years, honored with an intersection named after it.
It's got to be Casa Vega. I feel like that's all I heard about yesterday.
That is the correct answer. He got that as well.
One of your favorites.
They're on my enemy list now for 2 reasons. You know, one of them was that they gave my queso fundito to Dax Shepard. The other one, which is maybe more of a reason, is a buddy of mine's kid sat down on a bench there.
Oh, that's right. And there was a nail?
Got a rusty nail in his ass, and their result, they said they would give him 1 churro to make up for it, which I thought was...
Well, that's ideal.
I said, I didn't even get any of the churro. Only the kid with the rusty nail.
You have to comp the whole meal.
Yeah, that's what we would have thought.
Rusty nail is everything's free.
Rusty nail penetrating ass on a bench.
Did they have to go get a tetanus shot?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Oh, damn.
But he got a churro.
Churro.
The kid, the problem is the dad let the kid do the negotiating, and the kid settled on a churro.
That's fault, dude.
And the manager's like, all right, we'll start with the churro. He's like, deal. It's a terrible negotiation. Question 3, tied up 2-2. Oh, this one's tough.
Okay. I'm glad you're not pussing out and giving me super easy questions.
I should have thought of that. I wish I had. Spirit Airlines, as you know, no longer a thing, but a TikToker has now raised how much money to try to buy the airline?
God.
And I know this number's probably changed a little bit from the news story, but this is the number I'm looking for specifically.
Last time I read, I think it was at $23 million, so maybe it's double that? Maybe it's at 50?
Okay. He said $500,000.
Oh, no. It's in the millions.
As of when I saw this news story, which was earlier this morning, it was north of $88 million.
Oh, baby.
$88 million. Allie's closer, but technically no one's right. So we don't give anyone the point. And we move on to this next question.
He thinks that it's going to be the first airline owned by the people.
Yeah, by the
people. And we
people.
will drive it back into the ground.
Yeah, and if you've seen people that fly, we should not be owning any sort of airlines.
Nope.
We go to question number 4. This friend from the cast of Friends will be auctioning off, or his personal stuff will be auctioned off for charity.
Yeah, Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry is the answer. We didn't get an answer from you on this one, Greg, did we? Hello, Greg? Did we lose Greg? Greg's chilling. Anyway, I don't think... Did Greg give us an answer on that one, guys?
No, he didn't.
That's what I thought. So Allie goes up 1 now with one final question. Here we go. A man...
Throw it, Allie. Throw it.
Throw it. He's saying throw it. A man pulled a car 131 feet with what body part?
His pee-pee.
All right. He said teeth. The correct answer is he used his penis to pull the car 131 feet to raise money for prostate cancer. And at the end of it all, Allie smoked you by 2. And what must you shamefully admit on the airwaves of K-Rock? Greg, go ahead.
Allie knows the news.
There you go. Thank you, Allie. I hold on to my money for today.
You're welcome. Feels good, doesn't it?
Feels okay.
To almost lose $100.
Feels okay. Emotional days today, yesterday. We'll get into some of that next, K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on K-Rock. Yeah! K-Rock.
Yesterday on the air, I had my head shaved by Blind Charlie, and I didn't think it would go over great at my house. Wasn't sure exactly how badly it would go over. And for those of you that have no hair, you're bald, or you shave your head on a regular basis, say no big deal. It's not a big deal. Of all the things we've done, I think I've done way worse stuff on the show. Pierce the nipple, a variety of other...
But that's temporary. And not
this
visible.
is temporary, too, but this is more visible. And yes, I'm hiding under a hat right now, but when my wife saw the pictures yesterday that got posted on our Instagram, she was none too happy about it.
She screenshotted a picture of your shaved head and sent it to you. How did that feel? I think that was your first time seeing your own head.
Yeah,
shaved.
that's how it was revealed to me, and I could tell she was not happy about it for a lot of reasons, but mostly because she was trying to be protective of our daughter, who had made me swear that I would never shave my head because she said it would be cringe and embarrassing.
Yeah, and I know that that's hard for a young child to deal with because you feel like you don't want your dad to be lame and cringe.
Right, and I should say to her that I will find new ways to be lame and cringe, so
Dude,
don't worry.
I'm on that boat, man. Whatever. I'm going to embarrass you every opportunity I get.
That's my privilege as a parent.
Yeah, totally.
Omar dressed like the number 6'7" for Halloween.
That's right.
Just to embarrass his kid.
He went and and he did it just to completely embarrass his kids.
Sure.
It's the only reason he picked the costume.
Yeah, you have to be able to laugh about it.
So this was the conversation. It happened late in the show yesterday. You probably missed it because it was way after 10 o'clock. But you just give you a sense of what I walked into yesterday when I got home.
Yeah, you got Vanessa as a backup.
I got you.
Not really in the mood, Kevin.
Do you have anything you'd like to say good about the haircut?
No, I mean, you're going through a midlife crisis, Kevin, with everything.
All right, listen. First of all, let me just tell you.
You wanted to get your head shaved, so you came up with this idea.
Whoa.
For the radio.
I didn't want to get my
you
head.
could do it.
I didn't.
You've been talking about shaving your head forever, and you told me and your daughter that you were not going to do it. You promised her.
Well, that's
so now she can't trust you.
Oh, that's why you bitched out on the clippers or the guards.
Oh, wow. We didn't know about all that.
Vanessa.
Hi, Danielle.
She's going to be so upset. You promised her.
Why would you promise that? You knew that you were going to get your head shaved.
I didn't think we were going to do it.
She already has a hard time trusting people.
I didn't think we were going to do. I didn't think we were going to do it. To be honest, I didn't think.
We had this segment planned, Kevin.
I know we didn't. I didn't know it was going to happen.
And it was your idea. The segment.
It was not my idea. It was Jake's idea.
It was.
It was Jake's idea.
Thank you, Vanessa.
No, it was Klein's idea.
It was his.
So
He's been talking about shaving his head for months now, and then conveniently that happened. I don't know.
You're going to have to get a wig now.
Let's do it again with the guard
She's
off.
going to be so upset. That's your daughter. You promised her.
You have to get one of those Guy Fieri wigs. That's just the top.
I'll wear a Rastafarian hat with dreads.
Danielle, honestly, if you saw it in
funny,
person...
Kevin. She looks up to both of us for honesty and
not
trust.
both of us.
Listen,
Vanessa, go ahead.
It does look good, though.
I was going to say, I think when Olivia sees it in person, she's not going to freak out. I promise. It does not look bad at all. I can talk to her.
Clearly, you don't know our daughter.
I kind of know her a little. I know she's a little
You guys read the same books.
Yeah, they read the same books. They both read. They like the same stuff. But are you mad? Like really mad, or just not real? Like pretend mad?
I'm upset because you promised me and Olivia something. Mainly Olivia.
Do you know Jake's cousin died in the line of duty, and I did this for Jake?
Kevin, who struggles with trust issues to begin with. So why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know why you'd promise that.
Yeah, you promise you shave your head and you use
why
a
you
guard.
promise us
At
different
least
things.
Don't promise her.
Don't promise things.
That's not
This isn't
right.
technically shaved. It's a number one.
Kevin, it's not right. So why don't you own up to it, okay?
And shave the whole thing.
Jake, shut up. Just shut up, Jake.
All
right. Well, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Why don't you...
You can't get away with doing that stuff to her.
So anyway, Allie, the call went on a little bit longer than that. But I just wanted to point out, because Vanessa made the point that she thinks that when my daughter saw the hair for the first time...
She would like it.
She would like it. And this was her seeing the hair for the first time. What's the biggest problem, Olivia, with the way it looks?
Your appearance!
So Vanessa was wrong about that.
Yeah, I actually, listening back to that, I didn't catch the first time Vanessa said that she was a little scared of your daughter.
Yes.
She's scary.
Yes. And that's not even Bruiser.
I know.
So
She's scared in a different way.
That's the non-scary one. So
did you promise anything new to make up for this? Because I think you mentioned you were going to buy her a squishy to make it better.
I did get her a squishy. but it was not apparently the right one. It was not a Nido squishy, so it was pretty much
that's
useless.
the big one.
I bought a knockoff.
Yeah.
So it made it
You have
worse.
a knockoff haircut and a knockoff squishy. Congratulations, Dad of the Year.
However your day went yesterday, I assure you that it probably went better than mine.
Your Father's Day is going to suck.
You know, it's interesting you say that, because what the daughter said yesterday was, you know how you've ruined Mom's week leading up to Mother's Day? Just wait till you see what we do for you leading up to Father's Day.
Wow, they're already planting the seeds.
Yeah. Now, I will point out that even though she hated it, Bruiser was a big fan of the haircut.
Tell me.
No, I don't need her to know.
Tell me, Olivia.
You don't need to tell her.
Olivia, got you left. I'm the one that's upset. Tell.
I did something.
What? He's never doing it again. Good boy.
Oh, my God.
She
They
said
look tough.
She says I was a good boy, and she was very happy about it.
Good boy. And he's never doing it again. Repeat me.
Do you like it?
They did Blind Charlie do it.
Yeah.
Did Blind
He
Charlie
couldn't do it that good.
Yeah, Blind Charlie did this. What do you think?
Yay.
So she was a fan.
She's like relishing in her sister's misery.
I think,
very
Klein,
different
she
reactions.
accepted you. I think you're a made man.
I'm finally in the mafia. It's all I ever wanted was to be made. Quick break, back with your news and more next.
The Klein Alley Show. K-Rock. 106.7 FM.
Klein Alley Show.
Hey, Rock, Klein Alley Show. Let's get into your A.D.D. news, and then a brand new hour of the show can begin. If you're listening for a No Doubt song, might as well hear two of them back to back. And when that happens, be caller 1-800-520-1067 so we can give you that trip to Vegas to see No Doubt at the Sphere, plus hotel, plus gas card, and much more. Because they're not giving snacks on those flights anymore. Might as well take that gas card where you could stop and get all the snacks you damn well please. Let's get into this now, your ADD news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
It's time for people to make money off the dead. Matthew Perry's stuff is hitting the auction block, and I will say this money is going to a good cause. They're trying to raise money for his nonprofit, which is aimed at destigmatizing drug addiction. They're auctioning off a collection of basically Friends memorabilia from his personal collection. 26 scripts for episodes, including the one with Ross's tan, the one where Joey speaks French, and the two-part series finale, the last one. There are also some scripts that are signed by the cast, and they have his replica of the yellow peephole frame from Monica's apartment from the door. Does any of that matter to you?
No, I would burn it. But I know that for people that are fans of that show to have that memorabilia, I'm sure
the tan episode, the one where Ross got that crazy tan, that is one of the best episodes.
You know, the thing on the door, that I know what you're talking about, that little frame they had. So I guess at the end of that show, they ever just ripped apart the set and brought things with them?
Yeah. The peephole and them talking to each other through the door, I mean, that's pretty iconic for the show.
It's interesting because I think everyone has stuff that they are, probably not stuff from friends, but let's say everyone's got a box of stuff in their house, apartment, whatever, that is like things they're holding on to. I know I do. And it's interesting that when you think about it, once you're dead, that stuff just goes away. It's just stuff. Mm-hmm. And he probably had this stuff because it meant a lot to him, and it probably sat in a box in his closet, and now he's dead, and they're just going to auction off. I'm sure it'll bring in a lot of money for a good cause, but I just think of all the stuff. Well, I kept that red stapler from Office Space that I had signed by that guy.
So you have memorabilia or just stuff from your past that you feel like you shouldn't throw away. Like I have a newspaper article from...
Newspaper?
Yeah, and I'm like, this is probably one of the only newspapers that's like, I should keep this.
Was it about you?
Well, there was something about me in it, but... It was a newspaper. I was in the San Francisco Chronicle for a sketch show I was doing.
Right.
And I got
trash.
And I was on the cover of the art section. So I kept it because I was like, this is a cool moment. And I don't feel like I can throw it away because I'm like, even if I stop caring about this part of my history, it's a newspaper.
I keep a lot. I'm trying to get better at it because I would always find a reason why things were even stuff from the show.
Right.
Like this, for instance, this was the...
I'm not sentimental about stuff on the show.
This was the Blind Charlie style book you brought in just yesterday.
Never going to get rid of it.
Can't get rid of it now. It's a piece of show memorabilia.
Why don't we all sign that? Like a friend's script.
And as soon as one of us dies first, we will auction this off.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
For Matthew Perry's nonprofit.
Great. Love it.
Here are a couple of signs that the world is getting lamer. And in a way, it's nice that we don't feel the need to be wasted and partying all the time to be happy. But, you could also argue it's making us more lonely or more depressed. We'll see how it all shakes out. But basically, two different trends are happening. One, people are now microdosing on cannabis. So they don't even want to be super high. They just want to be an itty little teeny bit high. It's just like taking a hit, a little vape hit, move on with your day. They don't want to be super high. So just having a slightly altered state as your baseline is one of the new trends.
You know what's funny about that trend is that, we've all accidentally bought non-alcoholic booze accidentally because the labels are confusing now. I recently bought a tin of gummies that is the same brand I've always bought that were always either 5 or 10 milligram. And I saw that they had a 25 milligram one. And I said, this looks fun. And I took it and it did nothing. And I looked at it and it was a 2.5.
Oh.
So it was like half the high. So
isn't that what you took the day of gummy roulette? You were on like a 1 or 2 milligram, weren't you?
And then I took a 20.
Then you took a bigger one.
I don't remember. Yeah, so there's a lot of these, right. A lot of people going smaller now.
Or you're like, I'm just barely altered.
Yeah, you're like edging yourself on being high.
Right.
But you never actually, you're like, I think I'm about to get high, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, or things are just like a joke is a little funnier.
A little funnier. Not on this show, but in life, yes.
Well, then the other trend is that nightclubs are going away or dying. And
that's been the case for a while.
So, yeah,
now.
This is Diplo commenting on it. Obviously, Diplo is a very famous, very successful DJ, talking about how people are replacing tequila shots with peptide shots, and he supports it.
I think less people go out because they experience a lot of social activities online. Even young people, they don't go to clubs as much anymore, but they will go to experiences like our run club, or the sauna world is exploding. People go to like other shit here in New York. They go to ambient shows and sound baths.
Sound baths, Omar.
Get out of here, Diplo.
You want
what
people
a loser.
Going to a sound bath?
Who is this guy? Are you kidding me?
And I think a lot of kids want to have those experiences more and more, and less like want to drink, and they want to live a longer life. They want to have a good time. People want to go out and experience.
Wrong. Well, the underground scene's having a huge resurgence right now.
Right, underground scene is, but what's happening is... and
it's not the Vegas nightclub scene that he's playing.
Yeah, but also what they're doing now is like coffee shops are turning into these weird like daytime raves where people are joining forces. And they're having, there's like a DJ in there spinning, and then people are sitting around drinking like matchas.
Right.
And you go like,
terrible.
You go like, is everyone on, where's the drugs? And people are like, there's no drugs.
Do you want a 1 milligram?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I want to be inebriated to go through this.
But if you remember L.A., especially, like there was multiple places, multiple nights a week where this is the spot on Thursdays, the spot on Tuesday, and it was like a thing, and then that just died out, just completely went away.
Coming back
to make it a little more entertaining, Diplo. I went to a Diplo thing, and I was like, you're waiting in line for hours, and then you go through security, and then you finally get to your spot, and you're waiting. Then at like 3 a.m, I was like, when is this a-hole coming out? They were like, he's been playing for the last hour and a half. I was like, okay, well, he sucks. Companies are trying a little harder to do the right thing when it comes to age verification. They realize.
I want to give you a quick sound of a sound bath, Allie.
Oh, God.
Omar, you like that? That's a sound bath.
No.
Remix it, Omar.
Yeah, the sweet sounds. Let's all enjoy the sound bath together.
Have you ever done a sound bath? They're really cool.
Oh,
they are not cool.
I mean, they're not cool.
Like
but
the opposite of cool.
How about you take a real bath, Allie? How about that, huh?
Age verification. They've realized that there are issues with giving kids all access to the weirdness of the internet, so they're using AI to do essentially face recognition, face scans to determine the age of the person that is using their program. Meta is introducing some new age verification filters. iPhone is doing a new update with age verification. But here's the thing. Never underestimate a kid's ability to cheat the system. Kids are already drawing mustaches on their faces to bypass the facial recognition. They're stealing makeup pencils and putting on like old-timey mustaches.
That's genius.
Basically to trick the AI system. And here's a surprising stat. 1 in 6 parents are helping their children evade
Oh,
the
really?
facial recognition.
Wow.
My mother would be one of those people.
The whole reason they have that there is to protect the kids from going to stuff they shouldn't see. And the kids are like, all I got to do is get some mascara, draw some facial hair on me, and they'll think I'm old.
And it's tough for people like Vanessa who are of age.
Do you know that
But I'm sure it would be like, you're a child, get out of here.
I was in high school, and we were forced to be in a play. And part of the play, I was an old person. I forget the play, but they made me an old person. So they put on old person makeup on me. And after the play, everyone took off their stupid costume, and I kept mine on, and I walked to a liquor store. And I bought alcohol, and they didn't even ID me because I looked like an old person.
What a dumb liquor
Isn't that
store
amazing?
cashier.
Isn't that great,
This
though?
little kid who has like old person makeup on. They're like, all right, here you go.
I just slowly walked up there and put like a 12-pack on the
Were
thing.
you acting or were you just
Yeah,
yourself?
I was acting. I mean, I didn't talk. I just went up there and put it on the counter, and then the guy's like, gave me the price, and he just, but what a great idea. Just go in there like looking like an old person.
Yeah, but like old person makeup on a kid is just so obvious. I can't believe that he was tricked by that.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, he's wasted.
It was amazing. Get into a brand new hour of the show right now. Here we go.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous K-Rock.
Good morning. Welcome to your K-Rock. It is after 8 a.m. on a Wednesday, 6 de Mayo, and we are recovering from what was a great hang yesterday after the show. And for some people, they got a marathon day of it because they hung out with us, then they went over and saw Social D right here at the In-N-Out Burger Sound Space at K-Rock, and apparently that was a great show as well. So thank you for allowing us to create some memories for you until you forget them. This hour on the show, we're going to meet a couple. Relationship hangs in the balance. Petty claims court style, so we will get into that. And in moments, we are going to break down these riffs that apparently everyone is going into Guitar Center on a daily basis and playing over and over again. And just as much as you think the people that work there are annoying because they always have their ponytail and they talk about the band that they're working on, they think we're annoying because we're constantly going in there and apparently playing the same songs. And Postmaster Johnny used to work at a Guitar Center.
And he knows most of these riffs.
And he claims that this is very spot on, this list of the songs that we are playing most. And we'll break that down in just a moment. If you're new to the show, nice to meet you. I'm Klein. There's Allie right there.
Hello.
That is DJ Omar Khan.
Hey.
You know him as Jake Z Nerd. Yeah. And in the back room, also known as the Chicken Coop, you got Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa. And we get into this hour of the show right now with Incubus on K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. They say that everyone should know how to play at least one song or at least part of one song on a guitar. But if you have a friend that's a guitar player, you know that they're always looking forward to a camping trip so they can bring their guitar and force everyone to listen to their one Pearl Jam song they can play. And then there's people that are actually decent at it. Like Johnny's kind of an idiot. I mean, he's definitely an idiot, but he's also kind of an idiot savant when it comes to hearing stuff and being able to replay it on the guitar.
Yeah, he's got a good ear, so he can listen to a riff and then kind of pick it out on a guitar, which is not something everybody can do. But everyone has that one song that they've practiced on. Even if they practiced guitar and then gave up 6 months in, that's edged in their memory. So if they go to a guitar shop, they got to play it.
Johnny, where's your guitar? You have your guitar here? Hold on, Johnny's bringing in his acoustic right now because Johnny claims that this list is very accurate. He used to work at a Guitar Center. He says every day it's people that are constantly coming in there and picking up a guitar and pretty much playing the same riffs over and over and over again.
Yeah, they got their same list of riffs that they just come in, every guitar, every amplifier combo, they'll just test it out, same riff.
And they have their one song that they do, and the list that was released, I think, yesterday is rather interesting, Allie, because there's some on here that I don't think will be a surprise to you just because they're good riffs, but when people learn a riff, they want to play it, and they think that, you know, a lot of them, Johnny, they're never going to buy the guitar. They just want to go ahead and try good guitars.
Exactly, yeah. They'll ask for like the $4,000 guitar, and they'll just play their little like crappy riff, and then they'll give it right back.
So
why is it crappy?
Because they're learning how to play, and they sound like all like stuttery. And
got it.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're a beginner. You should not be getting that $3,000 guitar.
Some of these I think are not going to be surprising to you. Others, and Jake, you'll be thrilled to know that a Tool song has made the list.
Goddamn right it is.
No. Get me out of that Guitar Center ASAP.
Yeah, so I would imagine that's probably most of the employees going, but the Tool Schism is one of the most played riffs. People like to come in there and go ahead and noodle around with some Tool Schism.
Hearing this played badly has got to be excruciating.
Yeah, but it's
so repetitive.
Jake, it's like bat signal for Jake. He just comes running.
Excuse him. Someone say excuse him. Excuse him, bro. Spiral out.
Spiral in.
And spiral in and out.
Johnny, you can play that one?
No, that's a bass song.
Oh, you couldn't play that one?
Yeah, so that would always play in the bass room, and you could always hear like three guys like...
What did the guys look like they were doing it?
Long beards tied up with like little hair ties, and they had long ponytails.
Yeah.
And
There's so many hair bands.
Yeah, there is. I'll tell you.
Cool.
I don't think there's more ponytails on the planet than like either like a girls' ballet class or a guitar center.
Oh, yeah. And there will be people that have both on the beard and the hair.
Yeah, the double pony.
Multiple hair ties going down.
I had three guys at my job who had ponytails. One guy was named Stryker. The other one was John. Shout out Big John. And Lenny.
And I'm surprised that you were allowed to work there without a ponytail. Did they tell you to get a ponytail?
They're like, it'll come in time.
Yeah, you got to
when
earn
you're
your
ready.
pony.
I wish. No, I was actually short-haired back then.
Nirvana, Come As You Are, is the number 9 most played riff at guitar centers. So people like to go in there and play some Nirvana.
You know, yeah.
And I don't know if these are like early songs people learn or if it's something that... So they're just doing this. And these guys who work there just hear it all day, apparently. Johnny, let me hear you. All right. Yeah, so that's nonstop.
All day long.
I think last time I went to a guitar center, I tried to play those fake drums.
Oh, yeah, the drum keypad?
Yeah, and I'm just like...
Yeah.
That was the worst.
You'll be thrilled to know that your doppelganger, Ozzy Osbourne,
yes, Ozzy,
as the number 8 most played riff at the Guitar Center.
Which song of mine is it, Klein?
It's Crazy Train. People like to play some Crazy Train.
Play it, Johnny!
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, really? Oh, man.
What if I just went in and I showed up every time this played?
You should wait behind. You should just wait at a guitar center for someone to play. Then you just emerge. You bring your own little fog machine. You emerge and start singing.
With a cape?
Yeah. And it was like, oh, no.
Where's that train? Isn't this what you made me sing karaoke of and I didn't even know the words?
You know the lyrics.
Oh, I have it. Would you like to hear that?
Play it back. Play it back.
It's a pretty terrible version of Crazy Train. That's exactly what you did. Here, let's move on.
Okay.
I could play this one though. Is people do? I mean, listen, I get it. This is like a. That's something puts you in a good mood. Then Allie takes to the stage and it all changes.
Thank you.
On here, I'm not surprised, but you've got Metallica, Enter Sandman. It's one of the top riffs played at Guitar Center. And I get that one. We moved. John Mayer made the list.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah, that's a rare one, too. I never heard that one in the shop ever.
I love this song.
Vanessa.
You love this song.
It's like Vanessa. This is where Vanessa comes running.
Yeah.
Take it away, Vanessa.
Ding, ding.
Her and
There we go.
Her and Jake sprinting. Like Tool's playing and Jake's running, and then this plays and Vanessa goes running. And then you've got, oh no, here goes Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa, get over here.
Spiraling. Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, no surprise there.
Yeah.
And then as we get to the top 3 songs that are most played at Guitar Center by the people that go in there and pick up the instruments.
played.
And I bet you none of these guitars are purchased. They're just played there and put back. White Stripes, Seven Nation Army at 3, which...
See, that one I feel like is doable. That's like a slow one.
Yeah, Johnny could do that, right?
Johnny could do it.
Yeah, it's 101.
That's Johnny.
All day.
Al, you think you could do it if Johnny gave you the guitar?
Not right now, but I could probably figure it out during the commercial break.
Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine is...
Yeah.
That's a classic.
This is my favorite on the list.
I agree.
I never get sick of this.
I bet if you work at Guitar Center, you would.
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Johnny says this one he thinks is like the most. Because everyone wants to be like Slash.
Every day they would come in and they would chop it up so bad.
Yeah.
You just hear it.
Oh, really?
And they swear they're eating.
Exactly. And then they're like, not today. I'm not going to buy this today.
The number 1 most played riff at Guitar Centers is Metallica, Master of Puppets. Because everyone wants to rock. And Johnny claims that when he worked there, the ones that didn't make the list but were the most played riffs were what? There was a Blink song you said?
Yeah, everybody would always come in and play Damn It by Blink-182.
Right.
Or they play, not Teen Spirit, In Bloom by Nirvana. Every day.
Well, there you have it.
They would sing too. They would shout.
Oh boy!
I want to just go in there and sing and not even play.
That'd be so great.
Just go up to the microphones. Master. Okay, that's a good one. What about this one? Master.
We got.
That's the next challenge.
We got to shoot a video of you testing out the mics at Guitar Center that are not plugged in.
No, that's not a good one.
Oh man, we got to wait for people to go in. As soon as they start playing, you just sing behind them. All right, quick break. Back with more show next.
But K-Rock was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on K-Rock. Win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere, Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous, guys.
Every time you hear a block of No Doubt on K-Rock, caller 20 wins a 2-night hotel stay, a $100 gas card, and tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello? How crazy is that?
Keep it on K-Rock to win.
K-Rock is our home. K-Rock.
This update is brought to you.
K-Rock Klein Alley Show. Now look at that. One of the Guitar Center songs right there on your K-Rocks. You can go in later today and play it. And who knows, maybe Allie will pop up from behind the guitars and start singing along. That's going to be a very exciting video that we'll get up soon enough on our socials as soon as we get around to shooting it. Let's go ahead and meet a couple. Their relationship hangs in the balance, and you have jury duty today. So if you need to get out of anything, you can just go ahead and say, sorry, I had jury duty. I forgot about it. It's time for Petty Claims Court. Let's hit it.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to small claims court. But what about stuff that's too small for small claims court? This is Petty Claims Court.
Some of the submissions we received this week before we meet this couple are from Wonder Myrtle 86, who says, my husband turns on all the lights in the house at all times. That's usually a fight that people get into. Plays with hair while at the dinner table. Don't like that. When it's time to head to bed, my boyfriend heads to the kitchen to have something sweet. So every time,
need a sweet treat.
Every time when they're about to go up, quick stop over at the fridge for something sweet, and that bothers them. Eats food and then replaces it with knockoff versions, thinking that I won't know the difference. That's a bad one
smart.
as well.
You know, what I don't like is when the person says, "I'll be up in a minute." And then they're never there.
Never up in a minute.
And then I can't fall asleep because I'm like, she said she'd be up in a minute.
Right.
But where is she?
But I thought
it's been like 10 minutes.
And your wife go to bed at different times every day.
We usually do, yeah. But this is mainly on the weekends. It'll be like, yeah, I'll be right up. And I'm like, okay. It's not like if she just said, I'm not going to be coming up soon, I'll be like, all right, I'm just going to fall asleep. But if I'm waiting for something to happen and then it's not happening, it keeps me up.
We're going to meet Caesar right now and his fiancée, and apparently they are engaged. They've been together for 13 years, but they have not made this official just yet, and I don't know what the issue is, but let's go ahead and say hi to Caesar. Hey, good morning, Caesar. Welcome to K-Rock. Hi.
Sweet dibs. Good morning.
Sweet dibs. What's the issue with your fiancée?
Oh, man. So she tends to use all the utensils, pretty much all the silverware, all the utensils. So when it comes time for me to go grab something, there is nothing there, or I have to dig for like a plastic one or something. It drives me nuts. I end up having to do dishes before I can even eat my meal.
Is she going through more than like one fork? Like, is she someone that overuses utensils for one thing? Like, it's a salad, but she'll go through 4 different forks for that same salad?
Exactly.
Why would you go through that many forks for one salad?
We'll have to bring her on to defend herself. So, and out of curiosity, do you have multiple like utensils for 4 people, or like what servings?
Like if it's just the 2 of you, is it like 4 of each?
Right. How many utensils do you have in your drawer?
No, we have a ton. We have we have the little ones. I mean,
okay. So you even got tiny forks and spoons. Have you had to use tiny forks and spoons for your meal?
I've had to use tiny spoons.
And I call them little bitch spoons or little bitch forks. And basically, yes, that's what we have to use. So it's like when I have to eat a bowl of cereal, I have to use a little bitch spoon, and I'm not able to eat as much.
Yeah, it takes so long to eat cereal with one of those tiny spoons.
It is sad when I will go to the utensil drawer and all of the good ones are gone. I've actually
just empty spaces.
Even worse than having to use the little bitch spoon, which is using one of my kids' ones, is using the serving spoon.
A giant one, like a ladle.
A giant ladle.
I had to do that.
Eat cereal before, right? All right, hold on. We'll bring Cindy on in a moment to defend herself. And just out of curiosity, you guys have been together 13 years. Break down. I know you're engaged right now. How long have you been engaged for?
We've been engaged for a little over a year.
Is there a plan for a wedding, or is it you just going to string that along?
There is. We're just in no rush. We've lived together for 5 years already, and I mean, we everything at this point, it just seems like a piece of paper. But we're both in agreement with it. It's not like she's fighting me for it. I'm not fighting for it. We're both okay with it.
Yeah, I'm sure she cares.
Sure, she feels the same way. Let's bring her on. Hey, Cindy, first of all, welcome to K-Rock. Good morning. You know what you've been accused of, right?
Hi, yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I am.
And do you feel like you are abusing the silverware so much so that Caesar claims there's never any silverware left for him, so he has to use the, quote, little bitch spoon?
Kind of, because I do most of the washing anyway, so I feel like if he washed more dishes, it would make sense that there's more availability.
Yes.
But he claims you go through multiple utensils
in one sitting.
In one sitting. Is that happening?
I mean, yes. Like, if we have, like, salsa out and sour cream, I won't use the same spoon. I'll have to use a different spoon.
Why?
No, she's right. You got to keep the sanctity.
You're cross-contaminating.
Yeah, she's absolutely right about that. So if you are putting out, let's say you're doing a taco night and you've got salsa, sour cream, everything gets its own spoon, and then plus you'll have one, so that's just going to basically clean out your spoons.
Exactly.
Yes, you use a different spoon for everything.
And he's saying you should
I'm okay
just
with using one.
Yeah.
No, not
It's all
one.
in the
You
same
have to use
place.
one for each.
I like using one just for everything, and then you clean it in between with your mouth.
Oh,
Yes.
Allie, you are
Yes.
gross.
Thank you, Caesar. We should get married.
Oh, goddamn.
Gross bros.
Gross bros.
Cindy, what you're saying
not good.
makes sense a lot more than
time
what
for salsa.
Allie's licking the spoon between servings, which is disgusting. And you will go through all utensils on a daily basis, Cindy, for the most part?
I mean, if I have to, then yeah.
And do you do any of the cooking, Cindy?
I do most of the cooking.
So are you using utensils during that process and then because I will cook and use utensils while I cook and then use those same utensils for dinner. But I imagine you're not doing that. Yeah. You're getting all new, fresh stuff.
Yeah, she doesn't believe in using the same.
Think it's kind of gross.
Right, you're right, and it is.
By the way, Cindy sounds like a smoke show.
Yes.
I don't know. I just need all different things.
Hey, Cindy, I'm with you.
Yeah, right?
I sound like...
Oh my God.
Omar saying you sound hot.
Yeah.
But that's a compliment. You should take it as such. So I don't know. Obviously, in a moment, we'll turn this into a jury of your peers, and you'll get to make it. Any points you'd like to make, Cindy, about what you're being accused of now to try to get the jury on your side?
I mean, I just feel if he cleans up more, I mean, it'd be easier to get more silverware, and I just don't want to get sick.
Is there an issue with the way the dishes are being done? Like, if you're cleaning, are you pick and choosing what you're cleaning when you're in the sink?
So, yes.
Yes, she's very selective.
Because I will do this. If there's certain things I don't really like to wash, I'll leave those things for Katie, and I'll just wash the things that are easy.
Tupperware, pots, pans, and silverware.
Yeah. So
she rattled them off together.
Silverware is the grossest thing because it's been in the other people. Like, I don't mind cleaning plates so much, but I don't like touching the silverware because that's been in people's mouths and stuff. It's gross, even though it's your quote
plates
family.
are also the easiest thing to clean off. You just do a whoop.
Right.
Then it's in the dishwasher, and you feel like you did something.
Is there a dishwasher involved in this equation, or are you guys a hand wash couple?
Hand washing, never had a dishwasher.
Okay, so that does change things a little bit.
Yeah.
Because now it's not like you just go ahead and grab them and go ahead and say, machine your job. Now, so she's got to pick and choose. And it seems
those
like...
things take more time. The Tupperware, the pots and pans, and the silverware, they take the longest to wash.
Are any of you in the place where you live right now? Are you guys at home or are you guys at work?
I'm home.
What is currently in the sink right now? Just out of curiosity, Caesar, are there...
Oh, I'm walking over right now. Okay, we got two cutting boards. We got a ton of utensils and a few bowls.
How many utensils would you say are currently in the sink?
Oh, let's see. About like somewhere around 10.
How many bitch spoons?
What was that, Jake?
Said how many bitch spoons?
Oh, bitch spoons. Oh. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 bitch spoons in here.
Okay.
4 bitch spoons.
That's a healthy amount of bitch spoons.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to turn this into the jury in a moment. There's already a lot of questions on the text line for both of you. So
310 said, I agree with Omar that Cindy sounds hot. That should not sway the jury.
It's already got Cindy already got my vote.
You need to get laid?
Yeah, I'm voting for Cindy regardless. I don't even remember what the case is about.
Caesar, you are losing.
My vote is Cindy. 10 seconds closing arguments, then the jury will vote. The first 100 votes will determine who's right, who's wrong. In the case of Caesar accusing his wife Cindy of using far too many utensils, so much so that he never has one, so he has to use the little kid ones, also known as the bitch spoons, and he feels like he can't eat good cereal. He can't even fit more than 2 Crunch Berries on a little bitch spoon at the same time. Yeah. So, Caesar, you get to go first. 10 seconds closing arguments. Go ahead.
All right. So I just think the fact that she uses most of the utensils, maybe try and clean a little bit more. Really can't have a decent meal without any utensils. We're not animals. We don't eat with our hands every single time. I mean, although it may be okay with certain meals.
Time is up. Cindy, 10 seconds to try to get the jury on your side, then the voting can begin. Go ahead.
I mean, I do most of the cooking, most of the cleaning. He can at least just do the silverware. We don't want to cross-contaminate and get sick, and yeah.
818's follow-up question is, Cindy, what are you wearing right now?
Oh, stop it.
Oh, my God.
Not appropriate.
It's not 818, that is. I will accept it,
You're
though.
under oath. You must answer.
Yeah.
No.
Sustained.
805 said my husband...
Overruled.
Okay, stop it. 805 said my husband uses the same fork and knife combo all day.
Oh,
so
wow.
they will, and I've done that before where you just kind of, all right,
push it
that's
off
just
to the side.
I'm just going to put it on the cutting board and I'll pick it up later when I'm ready for my next meal. Meanwhile, the other person said, I'm like Cindy and I use different utensils and I use different spoons for each different portion.
I got a question for Cindy. How would you get sick?
Like, if he's sick and I'm not, and he's putting the spoon in the sour cream and giving it to, I don't know, it just sounds gross.
Yeah, but you guys make out.
Also, I do want to say I'm a nurse, so.
Oh man, sexy. Okay, now I do want you to answer the what are you wearing question, please.
Answer the original question about what you're wearing. Please answer.
I'm literally wearing black leggings and a sweater.
Oh, damn.
I know, let's stop.
10, let's go.
But thank you for answering.
Get your votes in now.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock Klein Alley Show. The verdict is officially ready to go. We will read you the results of this petty claims court battle in a moment. Results are final here at K-Rock. We are currently dealing with Caesar and Cindy. They've been together 13 years, lived together for 5 years, currently engaged but not married, which means Cindy is still technically available, gentlemen. A lot of people asking. She is a nurse, and according to Omar, she is hot.
According to the text line and the YouTube stream as well.
Yeah, everyone is. That is the one vote we've gotten over 100 instantly that Cindy is hot. But that's not what the vote's about. It's Caesar's accusing her of using way too many utensils every time she does anything, so he's never able to eat any of the food at home with a real adult utensil. He has to use a little bitch spoon.
Yeah, but 657 made a good point. If you are in a no dishwasher situation, whoever is using it is the one cleaning it. So if you're responsible for cleaning the stuff that you use.
Also, a lot of votes coming through saying that Allie is gross. That's just a vote coming through.
310 said, reminder, never eat at Allie's house.
Right. Let me quickly just get some of these votes out of the way, and then we will read the verdict. Go ahead. Ian, your vote on this petty claims court.
No dirty double dipping. Cindy is innocent and vindicated.
All right, yeah, I mean, she's basically trying to eliminate the cross-contamination dirty double dippers. And she's saying that every spoon belongs to one thing. You don't use the same serving spoon that you'd eat off of, and that's why she's going through a lot of them.
Yeah, but then you have 562 who said, I am also a licker.
Bobby.
Whatever spoon Cindy's using,
guys.
I would use them.
Good morning, Bobby. What's up?
For sure.
Yeah, I'm like,
Right, Cindy?
the hot nurse.
Yeah, you're voting for the hot nurse.
I'm voting for the hot nurse. Okay.
Listen, before we get to the verdict, let's get Zeke on. He's the official inside intel of all relationships. Zeke, you're on K-Rock again. It's Petty Claims Court. How do you side before we read the verdict in this battle?
Obviously, I'm going with Cindy. You send me that voice, was the hair.
Okay, all right.
Other than that, though, my man, if you need to, pick up the spoon, you say you're talking about using a bitch spoon. To me, that's just crazy. You just give me feminine vibes. You're supposed to be the man with the holding it down, right? If it's dirty, man, just clean it. The girl over here doing all type of stuff, working and all of that, and plus she sound like that, my man. I don't know what's wrong with you. You should have just picked up to clean it up. It's not a big deal.
All right. All right. Thank you, Zeke. Everyone is very much on Cindy's side. Caesar, I don't know if you're feeling confident before Allie reads the official verdict after hearing just some of the general response.
Yeah, I think she's winning already just based off of her voice.
Cindy, do you like that everyone is in love with you?
I'm liking it, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Amazing. Well, do I even need to read the...
Yeah, I know.
That's true, whatever, another day.
All right. Cindy, the
Saving
hot
lives
nurse,
of being hot.
battling Caesar. Allie's been tabulating votes all over the YouTube, all over the text line, and we have the verdict to share with you. Here we go.
I mean, do I even need to read this?
Probably not.
Right.
With like 98% of the vote, it's Cindy.
98? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy, congratulations.
Great.
You've won in a completely lopsided vote here at Petty Claims Court. And
We should all be ashamed of ourselves.
and a lot of
It's
people
rigged.
are asking to lick the spoon after you use it, which is a weird request from everyone.
Hey, do you guys have a DJ for your wedding, by the way?
Here we go.
I like to meet Cindy.
Oh, God.
Caesar, are you interested in hiring DJ Omar Khan for your wedding?
It's DJOmarCon.com, right?
That's
right, dude. Hit me up.
You get the Cindy discount. Use Cindy 20.
Yeah, you get a discount.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
if we get a
listen.
discount on that.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's say goodbye to Caesar. Caesar, we're going to drop you off this conversation.
Bye, Caesar.
Bye,
Hi,
Cindy.
Cindy.
Hey, Cindy. How you doing? Cindy, you there still?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Good. We just want to talk to you for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, let's stop perving out. Okay,
right.
Congratulations, Cindy.
Congrats on winning
Thank
this.
you.
How would you like to celebrate your victory in Petty Claims Court? Sushi maybe later?
Jumping
8
up and down?
tonight?
Sorry.
Go over the line.
Allie, sorry.
It's actually Nurses Week, so I told him when I get home today from work, I want dinner.
It is Nurses Week. Yes, it's about the nurses.
Yeah, shake it.
Happy Nurses Week.
Yes, happy Nurses Week.
The jury needs...
He should make you dinner.
The jury needs Cindy's Instagram, according to the text.
No, you
We're
don't.
We're not doing that.
And thank you for all you do, Cindy.
Thank you.
Hey, Cindy, in all seriousness...
Guys, we got to go.
We got to take a break, but thank you.
No.
Thank you for joining
Oh,
us.
you hear that?
Giggle.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, stop
Okay,
it.
enough
This
with
is
that.
just
This is
pathetic.
ridiculous. Stop that. Get out of here. Goodbye. Cindy, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. Caesar's called back.
No, just end it.
Tell him we're busy, Vanessa. We don't have time for Caesar.
Make up an excuse.
Yes, Caesar, hi. You're on K-Rock. Oh, that's Caesar now. Jesus. All right, Cindy, we got to go. Bye.
Klein Alley Show mornings. K-R-O-Q. K-Rock.
Find out what's going on in the world with the A.D.D News. Then a brand new hour of the show will begin, and perhaps that is the hour you hear back-to-back No Doubt songs to claim your trip to Vegas to see No Doubt at the Sphere. Those shows coming up, and we would love to get you in. Just keep listening to K-Rock all day, and if we don't do it, someone will do it today, I'm sure. Back-to-back No Doubt songs to get you into the Sphere. But first, there's this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
I know that gas prices have gotten worse. They continue to get worse. Everyone hates hearing about it. It is a reality that is not fun to talk about. But let's not forget, that's not just the people filling up that are hurting right now. It is also the gas station owners that are now seeing less people coming through the gas station. And now let's meet who is perhaps the loneliest gas station owner in America.
Is this the loneliest gas station in the USA? This guy's regular customers are abandoning his station and driving across the border to fill up. Cody Eggleston is the manager at a lonely mobile gas station in the desert city of Needles, California. Gas sells for a whopping $7.49 a gallon.
All those customers that used to pull in here, they go straight off this exit into Arizona.
That's because just a mile and a half away across the border in Arizona, drivers are finding a huge savings. Gas sells for $4.19 a gallon.
Here I am, Arizona.
That's what most people say
Yes,
when
you
they
do.
get to Arizona.
I'm like this close to filling up my car with milk and just see how far it takes me.
Leaving this gas station manager one lonely guy, just like the song says.
Oh, man. That's so sad.
Don't you feel sad now for the gas station
You
owners?
should call that guy and talk to him. Give him some company. Well, why would
my first reaction is, why don't you just lower the prices, ass?
Yeah, because, everything's taxed differently, right?
I know, but
California.
could you go to $7 a gallon? Does it need to be $7.50?
It doesn't matter. You drive one exit off the freeway, even though you're in a different state and you're saving half. Everyone's going to do that. Why would they
No,
not?
what I'm saying for the gas station owner, right now his price is $7.49 a gallon. Couldn't he at least have it be $6.50 a gallon or how much gouging, or is it just I have to have the price? This is the lowest I can go to make money.
I was on the East Coast last week, as you know, and I think one of the gas stations, the guy was bitching about it because they were raising the price to $4.25 a gallon. And I was thinking to myself, oh, man, that looks sweet.
I know, right?
I could fill up luggage with this and bring it back to California.
Well, this is the ultimate flex for everybody out of state who moved out of California. They're like, it's still $3.29 here. And you're like, yeah, I know. So I thought I would share this update on Kid from Kid and Play because, as you know,
here we
one
go.
time I drove Kid from Kid and Play when I was an Uber driver. It was one of my first rides that I had taken in L.A.
Name dropper.
He was a very nice guy, just a regular guy like you and me. But he did have a major health issue not too long ago, an issue with his heart, and just wanted to let you know that he is fine. And he's coming out with new music.
I had a heart transplant.
Okay, how's the recovery been for you?
I'm doing great, feeling great. Life is good. I got a brand new song out. It's called Tin Man on all streaming platforms. So Harvey and Charles. Charles, how can I forget the black guy's name? That's terrible.
So Kid is coming back, and also Sinbad is back. And I don't know if you were ever a big Sinbad fan. I sure was. I loved the show Sinbad, and he had a stroke a while back, but now he's going to be taking the stage again.
What's up, everybody? Just want to say hi. This is Sinbad. I haven't been talking much on social media. All y'all been doing that social media thing, man. We ain't gonna get back on stage. I can't walk. Since the stroke in 2020, I have not been on stage. I'm gonna get my feet wet April 29th, May 10th.
So he's got shows that he's been doing since the end of April all the way through May 10th, and Sinbad is coming back. So Kid and Play, Sinbad seems like
such a throwback.
It's a throwback, and they can barely walk, but they're there.
Allie, was there no other news in the world that you
And by
decided?
the way, you picked like the most light-skinned black dudes to talk about.
I know. This is Allie's way.
These are the people that had health scares.
Allie's just working her way in. I don't want to go too black with the news.
If you're a Chipotle fan, let's get back to white people stuff, all right? Your loyalty may have wavered over the years as they increased prices. They started skimping on bowls, and it used to be a favorite for single dudes. Chipotle boys were loyal.
Jake, I know you keep track. I know you keep track of all the whitest things Allie says, but I was a big fan of Sinbad is the kind of thing where someone goes like, it's your way of trying to like relate with it. Listen.
I loved Sinbad.
Okay.
I also wrote down, let's get back to the white people stuff.
Okay. Anyway, the CEO of Chipotle has a message for anybody who's upset about the portions of the bowl. And he said, if you want more, ask. All you have to do is ask. You don't need to do the weird eye contact thing. You don't need to do the thing where you're filming them and they'll give you more chicken. If you want more, just ask a team member. I promise there's never a team member on that line that is going to say no. And I feel bad for every Chipotle worker who now has to deal with this.
You just keep asking, though?
Yeah, how many asks?
Right.
Before they're like, dude, no.
Well, if you remember, it's been a couple years now since we went over there to see which one of us could get the heaviest bowl after all ordering the same stuff, just by giving the angry face. Because that was at the time, the rumor was if you looked angry, they would look at you and just give you a little more to make you. Right, we tested that. But we haven't tested us each going in, ordering the same thing and just saying more as many times as we can, which may be the next challenge.
Please. And do you do more of just the chicken, or do you do more of everything?
I think if the idea is
until it's just billowing over with ingredients. They can't even close that little lid on it.
I want that bowl to buckle in the middle. So much more. But they can't even do it.
It's like such a thick cardboard, too.
Yeah. Great.
Breaks.
All right, there you have it. Free Chipotle and your update on Sinbad. I know a lot of people were texting us all show long and saying, what's the update with Sinbad?
I know you were wondering.
Now we have it. So there you go. We get into a brand new hour of the show next on K-Rock.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous K-Rock.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to your K-Rock. Just after 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. Meet us. Got a phone line, got a text line, and those are ready for you. I know people will be calling these numbers, especially if they hear back-to-back No Doubt songs, win that trip to Vegas, see No Doubt at the Sphere, and who knows when those songs will play. One is not enough. but 2 is the number you're looking for. A block of No Doubt gets you to Vegas. 800-520-1067. On the text line 626, Allie forgot to mention her favorite NBA player, Blake Griffin. So that's right. Allie's list of
the most light-skinned black guys.
Light-skinned black guys. Allie's a huge fan. Sinbad.
You know what? In reality, I have never even heard Kitten play.
But you did drive him.
Even whiter.
Yeah.
No, I'm white if I do, white if I don't.
That's right. Pull that. If you need us, we're here for you this hour, and lots of things to get into on the show. I don't know if we should tell people what we have in store for them or let it be one giant surprise. Choose your own adventure. I believe that we have the Germ Guy joining us this hour.
I am excited about this.
An AMA with the Germ Guy. And once again, Jake likes to always try to out-expert the experts we have on the show. The Germ Guy is apparently the number one authority when it comes to germs that you will encounter on a daily basis.
And I bet if I ask him that if it's weird and gross that my wife and I have shared toothbrushes, he's going to say no.
I
think there's a lot of things that are not as gross as you think they are.
Oh, you don't think the Germ Guy is going to be all on top of, like, all of the cross-contamination stuff and all of the gross things? We got more E. coli stuff now than ever before.
Yeah, but also we have to build our immunity. That's the thing. We're all getting sick more and more now because we're not letting ourselves be exposed to germs. The Germ Guy will know.
Germ Guy will be on with us later this hour.
I'll expose myself to you.
Yeah.
And sadly, I think that the BF Thursday concept is actually ruining breakfast, and we will explain why in just a moment. But first, let's give you, one song from No Doubt. See what happens next.
Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. It was really cool hanging out with everyone who showed up at the Cinco de Mayo hang yesterday. Usually that would be a Final Friday fiesta, but in this particular case, it was just a Cinco de Mayo Taco Tuesday Vanessa Quinceañera hang. And one of the guys that was there was Scott from The Crystal Method, and was talking about the Weekend song, which he helped us popularize. And he said he is working on a BF Thursday remix of the Weekend song. So that's very exciting. And then there was this message waiting on the GOAT line today about BF Thursday, a day that we celebrate eating breakfast for dinner. It's the Taco Tuesday, potentially the next Taco Tuesday, which is an opportunity for us to enjoy all of the great breakfast foods that we oftentimes skip in the morning because we're just running around with a cup of coffee and a can of Red Bull, whatever. And then there's this.
Hey, Klein Alley, sweet dip with y'all. So, Klein, I told my father that every Thursday should be BF Thursday. And my dad looked at me all weird like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, I thought he was going to laugh, but I guess that did not go as I planned.
Some people don't react the way they should to the concept of a BF Thursday.
And then I told my niece about it, like, hey, you know what Thursday is? My niece was like, what? It's BF Thursday. And then she looked at me like, Uncle, you are so weird.
So it didn't go well
Loser.
for... Yeah.
I tried to tell my nephew, but my nephew didn't want to hear it.
So anyway, that guy's 0 for 3 on spreading the word about BF Thursday. But for those of you that celebrate, tomorrow's a great day to enjoy breakfast, maybe even twice.
Well, and now it is completely switching. I think you are onto something because not only are people loving breakfast for dinner, clearly by the GOAT line messages that we get every single week.
Clearly by that guy's family that disowned him.
Maybe not him, but more people are now having lunch and dinner foods for breakfast.
This is the part that's crazy. Because
breakfast soup.
Breakfast soup, which I just thought was people's way of saying cereal. That's how I always referred to cereal, as breakfast soup. But apparently people have now completely shifted, and they're starting their day with a bowl of soup.
Yeah, and there are...
What kind of soup?
Well, people are using... I'm glad you asked, Omar, because people are doing, like, lean proteins and things like that.
Like bone broth and stuff to start the day?
Yeah, a little bit of protein, some fiber. And the thing is, when you eat something warm... It is easier to digest in the morning. You're getting more hydration from it because of the broth. And it's also easier to avoid some kind of an energy crash versus if you have like waffles and things that or muffins, things that are sweet. You're going to have a sugar crash later on. They say it helps improve digestion and reduce inflammation. And yeah, it gives you steady energy rather than a lot of energy at first.
Yeah, okay. Could you have like one of those
I would love that.
like a loaded baked potato soup to start the day with?
Well, I think they said that it's more about the lean protein in the vegetables and herbs rather than something that's super heavy with dairy.
What's that hangover soup, Omar, you brought us that we tried?
Well, that's menudo, but...
Yeah, menudo or pozole.
I think pozole, though, people eat in the morning. And then Vanessa was telling me that there's a breakfast soup in Colombia.
Yeah, caldo de costilla.
Cocaine.
And it's so good. No,
what's it called? What's it called?
It's called caldo de costilla, which
Caldo
is basically...
de cocaine?
No. What's in it, though?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Okay, other than the cocaine.
You guys are so funny.
She hates us. Go ahead.
It's it's broth. I can't even explain this right now. Costilla. What's like a rib of meat? What is that part of the meat called?
A rib of meat?
Are you thinking of ribs?
Ribs, but not like the one for soup.
The one for soup.
Soup ribs. But soup versions of ribs?
Soup ribs.
Soup ribs?
Short ribs?
Potato.
Yep.
Are you just naming things?
Yeah, what the hell?
That's what the soup is. Potato, costilla,
Some
broth.
carrots?
Uh-huh.
That's it.
And then people have that for breakfast.
Yeah, with an arepa on the side. Oof, fire.
Arepas.
So now apparently the trend of breakfast soup is taken off in a big way. And look, I always thought,
love
as I
soup
said,
anytime.
But I thought, oatmeal, that kind
Not
of
during the summer,
that's
though,
a
right?
breakfast soup.
I will have soup all year.
Oh, you're no way, dude.
Yeah, Allie's
Not
weird.
I have
though,
hot
like
coffee all year. I never want iced coffee. Hot, hot, hot.
So, and now that we've
Anything to be hot.
we've completely except Allie. That's the one thing. Just trying to counterbalance. So now breakfast is being enjoyed at dinner time, and all of the dinner foods, lunch foods, are now being eaten for breakfast. So the whole world has gone ass backwards.
Yeah, and usually if you go to like a grocery store and you're wanting to just get something and go, a soup is like a filling, easy, usually more affordable option. So that's
but
the
not
other
this
part.
bone broth stuff.
Well, not all
sucks.
the like high-end bone broth crap,
Yeah.
but a lot of like when I worked in the restaurant industry, they would like sometimes the kitchen would make us a big ass thing of a hearty soup for us to all eat before the shift and be like, this is going to fill you up. You're going to be fine for the entire night. And it's got a lot of nutrients in it, and it's easy to digest.
So get ready for that to be right next to your bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel.
Breakfast soup.
You get some breakfast soup. It's a great. What a time to be alive. Quick break. If the first song we play after this break is No Doubt, I guess that means that would be 2 in a row. So I recommend you listen for that, and that would get you to Vegas for that show at the Sphere. And if not, we're going to talk to the Germ Guy and save your life next.
But K-Rock was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on K-Rock. Win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere, Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous Guys.
Every time you hear a block of No Doubt on K-Rock, caller 20 wins a 2-night hotel stay, $100 gas card, and tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello, how crazy is that?
Keep it on K-Rock to win.
K-Rock is our home. K-R-O-Q.
They say that if you are not good at anything, you can go into radio, and that's why we surround ourselves with experts in various fields for the AMA, because they have made it their life's mission to learn about things that will make us feel smarter.
Just to be truly good at one thing or one subject.
This guy, Jason, also known as the Germ Guy, Jake's already upset because he claims that Jake is the germy guy. The germiest guy we know is Jake, and the Germ Guy is not germy. He just knows a thing or two about germs, and the ones that are bad, the ones that are going to get us sick, the ones that will eventually, potentially kill us all right now. You got that thing happening on the cruise ship with that weird rat poop germ that's going around, Allie. And then you got hantavirus, whatever. But this guy is the author of multiple books, including The Germ Code.
It's Henta.
The Germ Files, and he probably knows how to say the name of that virus the right way. So it's time for you. Any question you've ever wondered about germs as we bring you to a new AMA Klein Alley show with Jason, the Germ Guy. Good morning, Jason.
Well, hello there.
Thank you for being on with us to answer questions. Let's start with the obvious one, which is what is the dirtiest thing currently probably in this radio studio?
Oh, goodness. I have been in so many radio studios, and you're sitting on it. That chair, no one ever vacuums it. No one ever cleans it. And, well, we know what happens after you've had too many burritos, right? So, yeah, that chair is probably the dirtiest thing that you've got, or the germiest.
You know, a lot of the chairs in this studio have mystery stains.
Lots of them.
From previous radio shows, and we can confirm that they have been festering for many years. But I would think that the microphones are pretty disgusting as well.
No, actually, believe it or not, the microphones are probably going to be relatively safe because they're really nice hard surfaces, and what's going to happen is things are going to dry on them, and the bugs are eventually going to die. So viruses, like 4 to 8 hours, and a couple of days for, bacteria and stuff like that. So unless you're literally putting it inside of your mouth, and no one ever wants to do that because it just sounds so garbled, then, yeah, you don't really have much to worry about.
We've got questions pouring through on the text line for you, and I know you get asked a lot of things, but primarily you wanted to point out that us as humans, we don't wash our hands the right way ever, and I thought that was something that we got better at doing during COVID. But like Allie, for instance, has admitted that when she's at work, she will when she's at home, she will not even wash her hands after going to the bathroom because she says that's her right because it's her house. And at work, sometimes she'll just run the water to make it.
No, I will wash at work. Okay, but at home, I don't see a point, especially just for number ones. I mean, Jason, what do you think?
I mean, if it's your own germs, if it's your own house, I like to say it this way. If you know what the germs are going to be in wherever you are, then don't worry too much about it. So if you're doing a number one and it's your own bathroom and no one else is using that bathroom, I feel sorry for you if that's the case, then, then there's no problem. But if it's a number two, then, yeah, I really recommend that you be, washing those hands with the soap. Make sure that you, say the alphabet backwards or sing happy birthday twice when you're soaping it up, the usual stuff. And you're right. Since COVID, people have just seemingly forgotten about it. I remember being asked like 6 months into COVID, so is everyone going to wash their hands, Jason? No.
Yeah, people just don't like doing it for some reason. It's not entertaining enough. They need to put TVs by the sink or something.
Well, it's just a waste. I'm like, ugh. It's just a waste of time, even though I know it's not.
But it's not a waste.
But is Jason, now I feel like every article we read about, this is the dirtiest thing on a plane, this is the dirtiest thing in a hotel, it's now 20,000 times dirtier than a toilet seat. Why is a toilet seat is always the comparison, and is now the toilet seat the cleanest thing ever?
Well, it's just because back in 1976, there was this one study that actually showed that toilet seats were, in fact, germy. But they weren't really all that germy because the study actually showed that it was your toothbrush that was a hell of a lot germier because of the plume that was coming out of the flush toilet if you didn't keep the lid down. But the fact is, everything's going to be germier than a toilet seat.
Well, now I think, what do you think the dirtiest thing what is the germiest thing in the world now? Because I always thought it was money, cash, but it's probably our phones, right?
Phones are going to be incredibly dirty, but nothing is ever... Okay, there are two things that are the germiest places in the world, and they both happen in your home. The first one is your kitchen sponge. That thing has trillions and trillions of bacteria in it, and the other one is your toothbrush, and that has millions and millions and up to billions of them.
I'm glad you bring that up because our first question on the phones from Casey, 714. Go ahead, you're on with the Germ Guy. You have a toothbrush question.
It's not a question, it's more of a statement. I thoroughly agree with Ali. Very common for lesbians to share toothbrushes.
So
if your cootie king says differently, it's a hate crime.
All right, so here we go. So Casey is a lesbian. Allie is a lesbian. Allie does share a toothbrush with her wife.
Not on a regular basis. We've done so a couple of times in a pinch.
As a germ expert, how gross is this?
Well, I mean, if you're sharing saliva on a regular basis, then it's not that big of a deal. But if you happen to be sharing... Yeah, well, I mean, come on. We already know this. And believe it or not, depending on who you're kissing and how long you're kissing, you may even be able to shape the microbiome of the individual with you. So, yeah, I mean, if you're swapping spit, no problem at all for sharing those toothbrushes. But if you happen to be sharing a toothbrush with someone who's not intimate with you, I really would not recommend doing it.
The Germ Guy is on with us right now, answering all questions about germs. This question from the 323 on the text line. When hot tubs have signs saying, please do not use if you've had diarrhea anytime over the past 2 weeks, does anyone really go 2 weeks without having some sort of diarrhea, and can that really get everyone sick?
Well, I mean, if you got your good probiotics that you're taking in on a regular basis, then you're not really going to have the diarrhea for any time, really, because you kind of get everything bound up properly. But if you continue to eat foods that end up getting greasy and really high in fat, and sometimes red meat will also do that, and really high protein content, that's going to lead to things happening because the bacteria there are just like, oh, I don't like that. Throw in some water, and all of a sudden you got your diarrhea. That all being said, if you have diarrhea for 2 weeks after you've stopped, please do not go into any kind of shared water facility. Period.
Don't leave the house. It sounds dangerous anyway. What about, let's talk about communal platters. Okay, we went to a little event, Klein and I. There was a fruit platter on a buffet table.
With tongs for serving.
With definitely, there was watermelon, cantaloupe, that kind of crap, strawberries. But then there was a thing of grapes. They were on the vine. I reached and I plucked off a couple of grapes with my bare hands and ate them.
She raw dogged the fruit platter.
Klein then thought that I was so disgusting that he couldn't even eat off of the fruit platter. Do you think that Klein is being over paranoid, or do you think I am gross for doing that?
No, I think the touching has to go one way. So if you end up touching something and whatever you're touching comes with you, then there's really no problem. It's the type of people who are constantly touching all the other things going, well, I don't know, I might like this piece of melon, or I don't know, this chip is looking good, and all of a sudden you've touched all the Cheetos and you're just like, oh my God, why have you done that? That's when things get a bit weird. And of course, as Seinfeld taught us many, many years ago, if you double dip, you are evil.
Right. Well, that's why you're trying to keep the world safe, because things are getting more contagious now. We're having a harder time fighting it. We're always seeing about recalls that are happening. Mostly it's things like listeria, salmonella, and all these things that we can constantly get. And this thing that's happening on the cruise ship now, which they're saying is obviously deadly. This all starts. Well, what do you know about this that we should know?
Yeah, so I actually used to work with hantavirus many, many years ago. It's one of the few viruses that even scares me because once it gets inside of you, you've got a 30% chance of dying right off the bat. And then eventually it goes up to about 50%. And that's what we're seeing right now on the cruise ships. The hantavirus is one of these viruses that gets inside of you, and essentially instead of, attacking your lungs or your nasal passages or your gastrointestinal tract, it attacks your blood vessels. That's very bad, and that essentially leads to your heart failing as well as respiratory distress, and that's usually what ends up killing people. We've seen a couple of deaths already. Thankfully, they've been able to help a few others. It looks like it's stopped now. Doesn't look like there's any other cases that are happening, so hopefully that situation will be taken care of.
323 wanted to know, are hospitals so cold because they want to try and kill the bacteria, or is that just a myth?
No, that's a myth. Bacteria, viruses, everything, they're really happy all the way down to minus 20 degrees. So you don't, Well, here's the funny thing. Heat kills bugs, right? So if you're over 161 Fahrenheit, you are definitely going to be killing everything. But if you happen to get colder and colder and colder, they're just like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And they go into either dormant phases or they go into phases where they protect themselves. And so basically going cold is not going to help you. You always have to go hot.
Urine is sterile, correct?
I'm sorry?
Is urine sterile?
Is urine sterile? Oh, dear Lord. No, and if you did read that if you read that paper about the urine microbiome, I mean, look, bacteria are going to happen pretty much everywhere. And urine, yes, you are going to have some bacteria on the inside. Most of it is going to be relatively harmless, and we have a good enough immune system that's going to be able to protect it, so there's not going to be any problems. However, if you happen to be on any of those Ozempics or SGLT2 inhibitors or anything that's going to sweeten up your urine, you're going to be at a higher risk of having those UTIs. So, well, oh, yeah, absolutely. And anybody who happens to be on them, and please call in if you are on them, a doctor will essentially tell you that you're going to have a higher risk of a UTI as a result of that. And that's just simply because the bacteria don't necessarily like the urine. It's a bit too acidic for them, but boy, you add some sugar and some salt in there, and they just grow like crazy.
Now, there's another guy on our show. His name is Jake the Nerd, and he has tons and tons of band T-shirts. He lets them pile up in his tiny little closet over the course of about a month and a half. He only does laundry every so often, but when those shirts are being worn, and he sweats a lot,
sweats a ton,
and they're building up in that closet, is that a germ-infested pile of disgustingness? Or are we all, just doing laundry too much these days and Jake's onto something?
Oh, no. It is a disgusting cesspool of bacteria. Now, thankfully, it's his own. Or I'm hoping it's just his own. But yes, when it's your own, it essentially is just going to build up, and it may end up leading to rashes and pimples and other things like that simply because of the higher amount of bacteria. But here's the thing. If he is only washing them with cold water or cool water, you're not getting rid of the bugs anyway. So they're just going to add up even more. And this is one of the things that a lot of people talk about when they talk about thrift store funk. That's because most people are washing their clothes, especially polyester, because you can't use hot water. Oh, my God, it gets so funky because the bacteria just stick around, and then they keep on making all of these lovely byproducts. Remember, you and I have toilets, and we have toilet seats, which aren't as germy as everything else. Bacteria don't have that, so you are their toilet.
Yeah, Jake, you hear that?
Point of order.
You are his toilet.
Yeah, Jake, the reality is what you claim is your natural musk is officially known as thrift store funk. So congratulations.
No, hold on. So, but the pile of laundry, I'm not reusing the shirts, so how would I get a rash from my shirts?
Okay, bacteria need 3 things to grow. So is the temperature...
Jake, and Jake.
Tool shirts?
Yeah, exactly. Is the temperature above 15 degrees Celsius? I'm Canadian. Is the temperature above 60 degrees Fahrenheit? Yes. Is there going to be some moisture and humidity? I mean, you're in LA. Yes. And, of course, there's going to be food because you've left all of your sweat and dead skin into those shirts. So they're just going to keep on growing and growing and growing. You essentially, my friend, have created an incubator like we have in the lab.
Okay, but if I'm not reusing him, I'm not re-wearing him.
He's washing them, so he's saying he's getting rid of all that.
Well, you're not getting rid of most of it because you're probably not washing it in very hot water, are you?
Who cares? If you're doing it on a dryer,
who cares?
If the dryer gets like 160 degrees, doesn't that do it?
You're the germiest. I got one final question, and then Jake, you're the germiest according to the germ expert.
Sorry, man. You are germy. There's nothing. I mean, if you want to take my well, you can be the germy guy.
Yeah, he is the germy guy.
We can go on tour.
What if I fumigate it with patchouli?
Oh God. Final
Please,
question.
no patchouli, no.
I picked up a sub sandwich this past week in New York, in the Bronx. I flew cross country with the sub sandwich, unrefrigerated the entire time. I ate some of it on the plane, but I still have half of the sub sandwich right now that I brought to LAX. It's in my fridge now. But my wife said that 100% I will get sick if I eat this thing. It was unrefrigerated for about 9 hours. But now it's back in the
what do you
fridge.
think, Jason?
Yeah, I want to eat it today. I got this thing on Sunday. So what's today, Wednesday? If I eat the sub sandwich later, will I survive?
Yeah, once you got it in the fridge, you're okay. But those 9 hours, if there's mayonnaise there, man, I mean, we already know about food safety and the 4 C's of keeping it chilled, which you didn't do. You want to keep it contamination-free, which you ate into it, so you didn't do. And so, the third one essentially is prevent any kind of cross-contamination from other foods. I don't know if you did that. And then, of course, the fourth one is you chuck it out when all the others have been, unfortunately, not followed. So I would really think that you should keep the memories of the Bronx in your head and not in your stomach.
Wow,
Man,
that's really tough. That's sad that you have to throw it away.
I was going to eat that sandwich later. What would you rather do, lay in Jake's pile of laundry or eat a bite of my sandwich?
Probably go with the sandwich because I take my probiotics every day. I have no idea what's going on with Jake's.
All right, I hear you.
Good shirts.
Jason, the Germ Guy, we'll put up all your information. Thank you for joining us to school us on all things germs. Appreciate you.
It was such a pleasure. Take care.
Thanks so much. Wow, look at that, Allie.
Interesting. I feel vindicated.
Yeah. And Jake is filthy. That's what we learned today.
Yes.
World famous K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. We'll take ourselves a quick break, come back with the A.D.D news. Perhaps you get that block of No Doubt songs, which means a trip to Vegas is in your future, and much more. I wish we had time for all these other questions on the text line for the Germ Guy, but since he's no longer here, let's let our Germy Guy answer this next question. Jake, you are officially been dubbed the Germy Guy now on the show. Jake?
Great.
Would you like to answer this question? What of all of the things that I could be doing to my own body would be the grossest?
Who's asking this?
This is a question from 714.
What's the grossest thing?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
That's why we didn't have you on.
That's the Germ Guy for you right there. Good stuff.
626, I thought we had determined yesterday that Jake is post-apocalyptic Chernobyl themed, not necessarily filthy. Well, he can be all things.
All those things.
That kills germs.
That's right.
213, eat the sandwich, Klein. Don't be a little bitch.
I am going to eat the sandwich. I didn't care what that guy said. I'm eating the sandwich.
Dude, I feel like you should eat the sandwich.
Of course.
It's so good, probably.
And it's got, even though it does have some of the, quote, like fresher meats on there, like the turkeys, it's got enough of the cureds on there that I feel like the cured meats.
What's on it? It's
it's an Italian sub. It's got all the stuff. It's got the ham, salami.
It's got that like spicy one.
Prosciutto, calabrese.
What kind of cheese on it?
That's the
Provolone?
one. That's the one thing I'm concerned about. The place I picked it up at, which is they make their own fresh mozzarella in-house daily.
Ooh, yum.
And I feel like that's the thing that's going to be the breeding ground for the bacteria.
Mozzarella.
That's going to take me out. But if that's how I go out,
Worth it.
Worth it. Quick break. Back with your news and more for you coming up on K-Rock. K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. Interaction can start immediately at 800-520-1067 to call to text. There's always that goat line there for you as well.
Viva Klein Alley Show. Yo, Descanso, Cinco de Mayo. That was cracking. Dude, that was so much fun.
It was a good time hanging out, and thank you everyone who made the effort to show up. Hopefully it was worth your while.
Vanessa gets smashed.
Vanessa did get smashed.
Did she? Was she drinking?
I don't know if she was drinking at the event, but
she said she was feeling all the love and it made her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What? Really?
She said her heart was full and
so many cakes and so much birthday stuff. It was great.
So much love. I was like, I need to get out.
Did you open up?
Did the little kid bring you a present too?
What
was that present?
That was her classmate, Omar.
Oh, okay.
That's Vanessa's friend from school.
They were giving each other goodie bags.
Hey, Vanessa, did you open up all those presents?
No, I haven't. I wanted to open them with you.
Aww.
Vanessa, you should appreciate this and take it in.
I know. That's why it's so much that I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah. She had a whole present table like they do at kids' birthday parties.
It was crazy, too, because she even said at one point, she's like, what's going on over there? I was like, those are all for you. She goes, for me?
When are we opening presents?
Yeah, I go, not till we do
Wait
the
till
cake.
after the cake.
So anyway, we'll share some of the stories that took place. Some of them I don't even know.
I can't wait to
remember.
hear the Pantyhose Greg story.
There's a lot of drama with Pantyhose Greg.
I can't wait to hear
Some
about
crimes committed. Let's get into this, though, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
The update I'm about to give you is another turning point for the airlines industry. And I know prices are going up for plane tickets. People are already changing their summer travel locations to be closer or cheaper just to save money. But here's what's truly concerning. Delta Airlines has announced they're taking away our snacks. Not all snacks, but on shorter flights, they will no longer offer the little pretzel packs. Those are now only going to the first-class passengers.
Aren't those like 2 pennies?
It doesn't matter. It's the
What the
principle.
hell are they doing here?
But the little pretzel packs have gotten littler and littler to the point now where you open up.
Yeah, it's a half a pretzel.
You almost have to DIY one pretzel because they're all pieces. You got to put them all together. You realize I just got one pretzel smashed.
And I think they're mini pretzels, and they've gotten minier and minier.
Yes.
Like the actual pretzel.
Bag has gotten smaller, and the pretzels have gotten smaller.
So they're also going to take away beverage service. Any flight shorter than 350 miles.
This is what
no drinks,
keeps
no
people
snacks.
calm.
So yes, we pay more for flights now. Yes, we're going to get pissed off about bag fees, and yes, we're going to be charged just for a decent seat that's not right next to the bathroom. But the fact that once we get on the plane, we get a tiny little pretzel pack or a Biscoff cookie and a Diet Coke, it calms us a little bit and just makes us feel like we have a shred of dignity.
People are going to rage.
Is it 350 miles, he said?
Anything shorter than 350 miles.
That's like nothing. That's like a 45-minute flight.
Yeah.
Well, that includes Vegas, right? I mean, from L.A., right? It includes...
I think it includes San Francisco to L.A.
Right. It's a lot of the stuff around here. But you're right. There is something
You
funny.
need to feel a little bit of fancy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I think this really is going to piss people. Like, I think
It
people
is.
will start revolting. And Delta said, even on the small number of flights without beverage service, be assured our crew will continue to be visible.
I don't know. Lately, I'm telling you, and I noticed this even on my flight back now, the captain will get on and say, it's going to be a little bumpy for a bit. I'm going to have the flight attendant sit down. And sometimes we don't hit any zero bumps get hit.
I feel like they are overusing that.
They're overusing that, and everyone's like, well, I guess can't argue with that. Safety.
Chop, huh?
And no chop. And I said to the pilot, I said, Captain, there's no chop here. What are we doing?
I'm a chop guy. I know chop.
Tell him to stand up and give me a goddamn pretzel.
Got my hair chopped recently. I know chop.
I know.
When in doubt, sue, sue, sue. It is the American way. And Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have been suing each other's asses off for over a year now. It started in 2024. They had creative differences over the movie It Ends With Us. And then Blake Lively accused Justin of sexual harassment and hostile work environment. Then he countersued for defamation. And he said that she and Ryan Reynolds were trying to take over the movie. Well, earlier this week, they announced that they finally settled their lawsuits, and now the amount that they settled for has been released. Any idea how much they settled for?
This was a crazy number. It was hundreds of millions or something, some 40
that they
million.
were suing for,
Usually when these things start, I remember when I got sued for $1 million.
Oh,
and then
that's it? Really?
Was it $1 million?
What an idiot. She should have sued for way more.
Sued me, and she sued, but I think it ended up settled. I'm probably not allowed to speak about this, but I think it settled for some very low number, like a hilariously low number.
Like
$20,000.
Oh, lower.
What?
More than that?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. If I remember correctly. And
this was the golf ball incident.
The golf ball incident when I was at Playboy, yeah. But it settled for such a low amount that I think to myself, you got to do the math on this. So she was suing $40 million. They probably settled for $50,000 and a handshake.
Cool. Wow.
And the lawyer probably took how much?
All of it?
Yeah, right? She got nothing.
I mean, I'm guessing. What did this settle for?
Zero.
Oh, $0.
$0. Nobody on either side got
Nothing?
any money. But really, I should say Justin and Blake didn't get any money. The lawyers collectively made $60 million.
Wow.
So just on lawyer fees. So they both lost millions of dollars suing each other. And at the end of it all, they settled for zero. And they even did a joint statement saying that their movie is still a source of pride to all of them.
This is why people hate lawyers in general, and all lawyers, even the good ones, like Sweet James, get a bad name because there's so many, think about divorce lawyers. They just want stuff to go on forever so that they keep collecting the money. And in this particular case, right, no money was changed hands between these.
Complete waste of time.
But the lawyers made bank.
Yeah. I think Justin did get access to her mole, though.
Oh, well, in that case, she lost the mole.
She did lose the mole. There's always been a battle on the roads between cars and bikes. They don't like to share the road. They both feel that they're more important. But it's all escalated a lot since the creation of e-bikes. And if you've ever been trapped behind a group of e-bikers doing wheelies in the street, you know what I'm talking about. Finally, the cars are starting to revolt. This woman led the charge, literally. She charged at a kid on an e-bike. And now, I don't want to defend this woman, but I kind of might.
Driver is now accused of trying to run over a kid on a bike. And we want to warn you, the video you're about to see is pretty disturbing, but you can actually see the woman driving on the sidewalk after the child.
So the child was on an e-bike and driving on the street.
The kid's 7 or 8 or something.
He's old enough.
Young kid.
Old enough.
He's not like a teenager.
I like how Allie's
old enough to know the rules of the road.
Allie's defending the woman with attempted vehicular manslaughter.
And then he went to the sidewalk because he's like, I'll get her on the sidewalk. And she's like, boom, sidewalk.
It's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous K-Rock.
Hell yeah, welcome to your bonus hour, Klein Alley Show on KROQ. We are the very show that is giving out signs to keep you from being robbed, as robberies seem to be on the uptick all over Southern California, specifically in the San Fernando Valley. We've got another chance right now for you to score your very own Please Don't Rob Me sign. So far, 0 houses that have used these signs have been robbed. So just go ahead and do the math on that. Houses without signs getting robbed on a regular basis. 0 signs currently being robbed that have a Please Don't Rob Me sign, proving that the robbers appreciate just some common pleasantries, common courtesies.
Seems a little on the nose just to say, please don't rob me, but hey, why not? It's not like anything else is working.
Right, so that's true.
Your dog isn't working.
Nothing, right.
Having your doors locked and security cameras, that's not working.
So maybe it's as simple as a sign. So if you would like this and you promise to put it in your front yard, and perhaps you've got a lot of people that drive through your street, which also helps get the word out about our show, even better. But more importantly, try to keep you and your stuff safe. And if you'd like one of these very limited edition Please Don't Rob Me signs, you can call right now, especially if there's been a crime uptick in your neighborhood. Let us know, and we will get you one of these very limited edition guaranteed, well, I can't guarantee it, but probably keep your house safe from being robbed.
Yeah, and if you end up using it and it works, take a picture and send it to us so that we can post it and include your address.
Yeah, and we do have a couple of criminals that have texted us to say that they would, out of respect for the show, would not rob houses that had a Klein Alley Show Please Do Not Rob Me sign.
Oh, yeah, I would love a criminal pledge
so
from any Klein Alley Show criminals.
To do that. We got lots to get to this hour, including some bamboozles that are taking place. Speaking of crime, keep you from getting scammed. A lot of controversy that took place yesterday at our Cinco de Mayo event, including involved Pantyhose Greg.
Pantyhose Greg was trying to scam the people running the Soundspace event, the new In-N-Out Burger Soundspace.
He snuck in and apparently was getting thrown out, and then he said, "Do you guys know who I am?" And they said, "No." And he said, "I'm Pantyhose Greg," and they said, "We still don't know who you are." And then someone finally that worked there that listens to our show was like, "That's Pantyhose Greg."
It is Pantyhose Greg.
So throw him out of here. So they still threw him out, I think.
Didn't he try to hop the fence with the
I think
planters to try and get tacos?
He jumped over some planters to eat or something like that. I walked in the middle of the scene as it was happening. Hold on. Jake said he left a message on the GOAT line.
Pantyhose Greg did?
About something.
It's funny because during the event, too, people were warning me about Pantyhose Greg. They were like, "Oh, my gosh, it's so great to see you. I'm so glad I'm here." By the way, Pantyhose Greg is walking up. He's walking up. He's walking up right behind you. Look alive. Turn around. He's like, "Hey!"
Yeah, he kept trying to. It's weird. He was carrying around a Brugger's Bagels bag, but he claimed
he was eating the wrong food in all the wrong places.
But he didn't have bagels in there. He said it was the bag he was carrying his pantyhose around in case he was going to put them on later.
And Jake, you got mad at Greg, didn't you?
Yeah, he tried to give me a chip.
Oh,
it's a big no-no for Jake.
Yeah, Jake does not
it's also
like.
bad for dogs.
Right, Jake got real mad when. Don't try to feed his dog. So
Penny gets real upset.
What's this? He left a message about something here, Jake. I haven't listened to all of these on the GOAT line yet. But what was it about?
A variety of things, but he goes on to eventually mention how he was trying to smoke you out and you wanted to smoke with him because you're a little bitch.
Greg Cinco de Mayo?
Here's, play that. This is Pantyhose Greg from yesterday. He was a real mess at our
Klein and Alley, Pantyhose Greg here well after midnight, and I am super stoned and loving every second of it. Let me tell you, okay? Hey, nice seeing you guys at the shindig, the Cinco de Mayo's. Hello. So much fun, bro. I was following Klein around with some marijuana, but he wasn't taking. He kept making up excuses. I finally just got on the bus, came back home. Anyways, you guys, and it was nice seeing Allie. She's, probably pregnant, but I love her a lot. All right, you guys. Vanessa was there. I love Vanessa. Love you, sweetheart.
Okay, that's nice.
He followed me 2.5 blocks, back, and then he was trailing me around. But he had this. I don't know what he was smoking because he says it was weed, but it was in a glass pipe and who knows what. And he kept saying, "Just smoke it, Klein. Ask questions later."
He said you kept coming up with the scooses.
I did have a few scooses. I was very busy at one point. I had to talk to some salesmen. And then I said, "Greg, I would love to smoke with you at some point, but I don't really want to put this."
Don't lie.
This thing, he was like sucking on it like a pacifier. Oh. And he was, and he goes, Klein, put this in your mouth, man.
And it's funny because we said hi to everybody and said, "Yeah, Blind Charlie's here." Everyone's like, "Woo!" And we got One-Armed Gary's here. Woo! Secondhand Cindy here. Woo! And we've got Pantyhose Greg. And everyone was like, yeah. Everyone was so lukewarm.
He didn't really get the reaction that I think that
people... Like, come on!
Yeah.
No respect for Pantyhose Greg.
I don't get it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people on the phone that are demanding their "Please Don't Rob Me" signs.
Oh, great.
Including someone who has just had their bike and surfboard stolen. So we're going to take these calls and help save society after this on K-Rock.
Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. In case you're wondering, that was Temper City called Self-Aware on K-Rock. Let's say good morning to Lisa, who needs us to give her some home security. Lisa, what's going on? You're in Burbank?
Hey, good morning, sweetie.
Hey, what's happening in Burbank?
Hey, so the parking garage got broken into, and fortunately, my car is old S, so they didn't touch it, but the car next to me had their window broken into, smashed.
Where would you put the sign if we give you one of these "Please Don't Rob Me" Klein Alley Show signs, where the most amount of people would see it?
I would put it right in my window, in my front window.
The where you live or the car window?
No, where I live.
Nice.
Oh, great.
More
Okay.
people would see it that way.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Get that woman a sign, please. And Damon on K-Rock, what's going on? You just got robbed? Hello.
Did they take your phone?
They took his phone. Hi, give Damon his phone back. He's on the radio. He's blowing it. What's up, Damon? Oh.
Sorry, is this... Wait, you said Damon? This is Jaden.
Great.
God damn it. That's our fault, dude. Sorry. What's up, Jaden?
You got my name wrong, man. It's okay.
I know what
All
I did.
right.
I know.
Sorry.
I
It
know.
was a mistake.
I'm being fed. I'm being fed bad intel. Let's start this whole thing again. Hello.
Want a sign or not?
Okay, let's start over. Good morning.
Hi, Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Welcome to the show.
How are you?
Not good anymore now, to be honest.
How are you?
What's going on?
Well, me neither, because somebody stole my bike and surfboard.
Where are you in Southern California?
Yeah, we're out here in Venice Beach.
Venice. Okay, hold on. Let me get you. Do you have a front lawn that you could put this sign in to keep the criminals away?
Yeah, I hope so. I need 2 signs. I need another sign because my apartment got broken into, actually, also. So it got broken into by ants, and they stole all my crumbs.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
He's doing comedy. Jake, is this Jake? Is this Jake
No.
Dill?
Yeah, no.
All right, that guy gets no sign. Take the sign back from Jaden. We got to take a break. When we get back,
Scratch off the don't.
There's
from the please remove
there's
no
Bamboozled to get to, and then it's Mother's Day card time. It's time for us to redo some of the least funny Mother's Day cards we could find, which, by the way, reminder, it's on Sunday. If you got to get a card to a mom who doesn't live in Southern California, you got to ship it across the country. I recommend you do that today, because if not, it won't get there, and then you'll get that mom guilt for an entire year. So we will break down some of these Mother's Day cards with some Mother's Day card redos after this on K-Rock.
But K-Rock was always that station that made people that didn't fit in.
All week on K-Rock. Win a trip to see No Doubt at Sphere, Las Vegas.
There's a reason why it's called World Famous, guys.
Every time you hear a block of No Doubt on K-Rock, caller 20 wins a 2-night hotel stay, $100 gas card, and tickets to the show, courtesy of Live Nation.
Hello? How crazy is that?
Keep it on K-Rock to win.
K-Rock is our home.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. I believe of all of the greeting cards that are purchased every year, I think Mother's Day cards are purchased the most because
It's the biggest section right now at Target. Oh, my.
It takes over, it dominates, and now it's not just regular cards for regular moms, it's cards for stepmoms. They figured out a way to work grandmas in the mix. They got the dog moms in there as well. They got the second or third mom, if you've been... they figured out a way to expand this concept so that you don't have a reason to not buy at least 2-3 cards.
I had to buy 6 cards
Jesus
when
Christ.
I was at Target.
It's not cheap
Luckily, I gave
anymore either.
myself a discount, but
Oh, what does that mean?
I gave myself a buy 3, get 1 discount.
Oh, 5-finger discount there?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you do that?
Well, you just tuck one of the cards into another card.
You're admitting right now to stealing from Target?
No. Let's move
Why
on.
don't you just go to the Dollar Tree?
I wasn't at the Dollar Tree. I wasn't near that.
Well, I understand, but why not just go to the Dollar Tree?
You can turn any Target into a Dollar Tree.
Oh, man. Okay.
You can turn any
Bet
card
more of a
store
selection.
into it. That's a good takeaway from today's show. Any place could be a Dollar Tree if you steal enough cards.
Exactly.
So you said to yourself, I'm going to buy 3, but I'm not going to pay the additional $4 for a fourth
What if it
card.
was like $10.50?
Was it one of those music cards?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
And you bought one of those ones?
Well, Wesley picked it out.
Which
for
one
his
did
grandma.
you steal? The expensive one?
No, it was just whatever one was tucked in. No, I paid for the most expensive one, and for doing that, I gave myself a discount on the other one.
So you stole about, what, $25 worth of merchandise?
No, probably closer to $10. $10, yeah, 10, yeah. It was
petty.
$33 for 6 cards. Probably would have been $50.
You stole one car. One car was $10. You stole it?
Stole 2.
No, I stole 2, but the $10 one I paid for, guys.
So you bought 3 and stole 2.
No, I bought 4 and stole 2.
Just want to make sure that we have that clean for the legal proceedings to follow. So,
Buy 3,
Send that
get
over
1 free.
down to which Target was this?
Yeah.
The Target I got hit at. And
Okay. What time were you there?
No.
Let's get the
We're
surveillance
not going to be.
camera.
I don't remember.
These are great videos. This is like the same way that everyone steals stuff at the self-checkout.
Can't even tell.
Well,
It was already tucked in there.
if we rat you out and go there with this audio, we can tell.
That'd be so great.
Come on, guys. It's Mother's Day.
Let's do it, dude.
Johnny, you got to go to this Target later and play this audio for whoever's working there as manager.
Sir, yes, sir.
No.
It's in Agora Hills. Agora Hills.
It's not there.
Do it, Johnny.
Johnny, you got to go there.
Yes, sir.
I will
be
deny
hilarious.
everything.
And we got to find
so
the footage
funny.
of Allie with
Yeah,
a kid in
totally.
the car scanning cards and looking around all nervously.
No, and I let him scan because it's fun.
Oh, because they won't press charges against him.
He's a
Smart.
He's the one who didn't scan it. It's his fault.
Hey, you dumb kid! You got to take the cards out. Anyway, there's cards. Once you buy them or steal them,
All joking aside.
they've got terrible jokes inside of them, and that's why we try to do some greeting card remixes here to get you ready. Because sometimes the cards you pay for just ain't worth the dollars, which is why Ellie steals them. So we got to come up with better jokes for the inside. And it's Mother's Day, so you got to send something out and better get it out today, or else it won't get there by Sunday. Here we go. This first card, Allie, has a cup of tea, like a mug of tea on the outside of it. And the tea, as you can tell, it's a lady tea because it's got eyelashes on the front of the mug. And it's got its arms raised in the sky, like victoriously. It's a cup of tea kind of doing this thing. And then there's a couple of jokes that any mom would appreciate. And if your mom's identity or hobby is drinking tea, then this is probably the card for her. But what is the terrible joke waiting once you look at the cup of tea? And I have the actual joke here.
I think it's going to be a play on like a basic bitch phrase about spilling the tea.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be like, we're spilling the tea. You're awesome. Happy Mother's Day.
Okay, got it. A spilling the tea joke.
Yes.
That would be pretty unfunny.
Moms love spilling tea.
They do love spilling tea. That's their favorite thing to do.
And just getting a break.
Omar, what do you think this hilarious card says that has the cup of tea on the front of it?
I know you like tea bags, but I love your fun bags.
Oh, nice.
It's a very aggressive card to send your own mom. That would be
No wonder the cup of tea is so victorious looking.
Yeah, right?
That's why
It's got them fun bags.
Jake, once again, it's a cup of tea. There's got to be something funny there because they're charging $6 for this card. So what is inside?
Yeah, I think it's going to be something about tea bags.
That's your joke?
I mean, I don't know. Thanks for taking Dad's tea bags.
Thanks for taking Dad's tea bags.
I don't think that's how babies are made.
Jake doesn't know that.
What?
You think people just keep teabagging until they get pregnant?
They couldn't figure out.
That's what I was taught.
They couldn't figure out how to settle between two bad jokes, so they included both of them.
Oh.
And it starts with "You're a terrific mom," spelled T-E-A. And then you open it, and it says, "Hope you have a beautiful Mother's Day."
Ooh, damn.
And those are terrible. They should find the person that wrote this card and pour hot tea on their genitals.
And so, as someone who is a mother, I would be offended if I received that card from
Comedically,
somebody.
you'd be offended.
Yes.
But some mom is probably going to laugh. Some mom heard this right now and goes, "That's so funny.
Or they just go, I just loved getting a card. Thank you. Any card, literally any piece of paper will make me feel
I
appreciated.
mean, if that card doesn't have a gift card in there or cash, that is a real waste of a day right there.
Burn it.
You really should burn that thing. All right, moving on.
What's next?
This is a Mother's Day card that you could purchase this year. And in honor of the Taco Tuesday that we just celebrated, Cinco de Mayo. This one has two tacos on the front. I think one of them, I can't tell if they're both kid tacos or maybe one's a mom taco and one's a kid taco. They're the same size, and they didn't do anything to make it clear. But basically,
They're gender nooch tacos?
I think they're gender nooch tacos.
Okay.
One of them has the eyes open, one of them has the eyes closed, and there's a lot of hearts around the tacos. They look like they have their arms open, like they're trying to hug each other, maybe. And what do you think? What do you think the hilarious phrase is with this card?
So I think that they look the same because it's like a from both of us card. So I think they are siblings. And I think inside it's going to say, let us be the first to wish you a happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, there is lettuce in both of these tacos.
Let us, yeah, it's from us.
So it's a let us joke.
Mhm.
That would be a pretty bad one. Jake?
Thanks for taking Dad's sour cream.
Oh
my God. Every time it's just the same stupid punchline.
What are you talking about? That's different.
Different.
Well, it was tea bags, and now it's sour cream.
It's a sour cream this time.
This is so unfunny.
Okay. I'm starting to like the punny ones better.
I think, Jake's, yours are worse than the actual card writers.
What are you talking about? This is good stuff.
Omar?
Yeah, I think maybe open it up and it's going to say, thanks for letting us come out of your pink taco.
Oh, God.
And there's like a big pink taco or just a picture of a JJ in there.
Okay.
Oh, like not a cartoon one or a regular one?
Just a regular one.
Oh, okay.
Just a picture.
Thanks for letting us come out of
Oh,
your
my.
photo.
Well, thank you, honey. This is very graphic.
And then the kid traces their hand underneath it. All right, well, no one's right here. First, it
No
says,
one's right. Wow, what a shocker.
It says, talk about an amazing mom.
Oh.
You're supremely loved.
Oh, Taco Supreme.
I guess it's a Taco Supreme joke on Mother's Day. So this is
So it is kind of related to sour cream.
kind of. P.S. Thanks for taking Dad's sour cream, it says.
I'm with a picture of a vagina.
Can't believe it's there. All right, this is the last one. Clearly, we're not good at the Mother's Day card remix.
That's why we're not selling them.
All right, this one, I think, is the most relatable one for any mom. On the front of the card, it's got 2 feet, freshly manicured. Is it manicured or pedicured?
That would be a pedicure.
Freshly pedicured feet that have that are in flip-flops, pink toenails, and it says Happy Mother's Day, put your feet up on the front. Then you open it, and that's where the funny comes, clearly, as we've proven. So once again, the front of the card, Happy Mother's Day, put your feet up, and it's 2 feet. And when you open
Sorry,
it
we're
up,
not splurging for callus removal.
Okay, sorry, we're not splurging for callus removal. That's Ali's guess for the inside. Omar, what do you think it says?
This card was meant for Quentin Tarantino.
He does like feet.
He loves feet.
That'd be a very funny card. Oh, man, I'd F those feet. That's a great thing to say.
Put your feet up. I'd F those feet. Love.
Happy Mother's Day. Put your feet up. And then take them down and clean up the mess you made on the wall with your feet.
Oh.
Jake, what does it say?
Thanks for taking Dad's foot long.
Ew, God. Will you just stop with the same thing?
Jake, it's like unfunny.
It's not only not, it's like pervy but gross.
Yeah,
These are all
It's
very
not
different.
even funny.
These are all gross.
You should be proud of your father. He has a huge dong.
Why is this all celebrating the dad? I'm just thanking her for taking it. Not a celebration of mothers.
So you open up
She
the
did a good
card
job.
and it says, thanks for taking Dad's foot long.
That's what it says.
I love the hot dog. What does it say, really?
It says, I love the hot dog. It says, today's to-do list, nothing.
Oh, cute.
Enjoy every second.
By the way, that's not true. She definitely has things on her to-do list.
Yeah, always. So there you have it. Some Mother's Day cards you could actually buy. Oh, man, that was tragic. We'll do some takeaways from today's show after another song or two on the world-famous KROQ. Good morning.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on K-Rock.
Yeah!
K-Rock.
K-Rock Klein Alley Show. They're coming to an end for now, but fear not, Sluggo is in for Sluggo today, so you can catch some Sluggo after us, and hopefully he's got 2 of those No Doubt songs for you back-to-back at some point today. Hear them, call in, get yourself a trip to Vegas to see No Doubt at the Sphere with hotel and travel, etc. So I recommend you listen and keep listening to K-Rock, and then listen some more. Hey, Evelyn, good morning.
Good morning.
What can we do for you?
I'm at Disneyland right now, thanks to you.
Oh, nice. You won Disneyland tickets.
I did. I won the 4-pack, so I split them into 2 and 2, and right now is my second trip.
Wow, look at that. Are you on the tram right now? It sounds like you're tramming.
I am. Yes, I am. It's the first ride of the day.
Oh, it is a fun ride, that tram.
It does feel exciting to get on the tram.
I love
Even
it.
though it's just taking you from one place to another, you're like, it's starting.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Have a great day at Disney, and thanks for listening to the show. And just proof that people actually do win real stuff by spending some time on camera. All right, love you as well. Enjoy your Disney on that tram ride. I'd be happy just taking that tram around a few times, calling it a day. Ride to the park.
No, I want to go on the rides.
And then right back to the parking lot. And then I'm out of there.
Back to Mickey and Friends I go.
Here we go. Takeaways from today's show, and then we'll tell you what we have in store for you tomorrow. It should be decent, we think. Today was a bit of a recovery day from all the people that were hanging out yesterday, and thank you for everyone that we got a chance to meet. And if you didn't make it, hopefully you'll be at the next one. I think Allie and I have some sort of a hang coming up soon enough at Randy's Donuts where we give you free donuts. We'll tell you about that. Let's do takeaways from today's show right now, and then we'll get out of here. What do we got?
626, my takeaway is a rusty nail in your ass will get you a free churro.
That's true. Casa Vega.
Yeah, 402. Moms should enjoy every second of dad's foot long.
Oh, God.
Gross. 714, my takeaway is all of love makes Vanessa uncomfortable.
She felt so much love yesterday that she really felt like almost she had to leave.
Did she ever open the gifts?
She's waiting for us.
Open them with you guys.
Yeah, she wants to open them with us. She wants us to watch her.
Yeah,
Omar, you know,
just
kids
a
want
kid thing.
Yeah,
She needs to be supervised in case there's something that she can't have.
We have to write down what she got.
Okay.
And then send thank you cards
Hey, if
to all the parents.
If Vanessa hates love, then Vanessa, I want you to hear this message that was left on the goat line.
Leave a Klein Alley show. Yo, Descanso, Cinco de Mayo. That was cracking. Dude, that was so much fun. You guys did something real special. We appreciate it. You know, the free drink, the free taco, that was awesome. The free shirt, man, that was awesome, dude. You guys really, really kick ass. And I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts, man. We all appreciate it, dude. I know I leave a lot of messages talking a lot of crap, but in person, you guys are super nice. And we appreciate you guys getting us through the day. Allie, especially you, man. I talk a lot of crap, but you know what? You're actually a super nice person in person. And I say it all in love, and you guys are awesome. And just keep doing what you're doing. And hello, I'm a racist.
Okay.
Great. That's nice.
Beautiful.
Tail
Thank
at
you
the
for
end of
working
that.
that in.
Thanks for the button.
So how do you feel about that message full of love, Vanessa?
Well, he was saying he's mean to us, but that we're really nice in person.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I'm mean to you, but you guys are nice. Okay. 650, my takeaway is rib soup and cocaine is a traditional Colombian breakfast. 650, Cindy the Smoke Show won Petty Claims Court, and she celebrated by jumping up and down. And 909, my takeaway is bacteria needs 3 things to grow. Jake, and more Jake.
Yeah, we learned that from the Germ Guy today on the show. Speaking of Germ Guy, let's check in with our Germy guy. Jake, what's your takeaway?
Breakfast soup.
Breakfast soup. Good. Postmaster Johnny, got a takeaway from today's show?
Yeah, my takeaway is Master.
That's right. Allie will be popping up and singing along with people that are testing out the guitars at Guitar Center when you least expect it. Vanessa, takeaway.
You got a ponytail? You work at Guitar Center.
Yep.
That's right. Omar, takeaway?
My takeaway is this.
And I was like, oh.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Nobody knows.
Okay. And I was like, oh. Thank you. We'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, you can find us on the GOAT line. That number is 844-956-GOAT. Why are you a bad Mexican? All right. That is totally out of context. That doesn't.
Oh, let me explain.
That was the segment we did yesterday that Johnny, the Mexican, pitched. For the record, we don't need to
You
play.
add that to the clip, Omar.
Can you add that? Why are you a
explanation.
bad Mexican? No, stop it. Stop saying that, Klein.
I'm sure that will be used more than we would like.
Good stuff.
Why do we even talk on this show?
I know.
We should just stop.
But we have to.
Man, now I know this is going to come back and bite me in a terrible way. And we said that yesterday. We said this show is going to be the show that gets us canceled.
We can't possibly be in more trouble.
We have meetings later.
True.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Alley, it's just okay.
Wow.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
The Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show.